Hi, and welcome back to the Deadman Company. As always, I'm your DM Shivam, and I use he/him pronouns, and I will let the rest of our lovely players introduce themselves.
Well, hi everyone. How's it going? My name's Nolan. I use he/him pronouns, and I play our lovely furball Granger Ash, who uses he/they pronouns. Got the little companion Maple. I usually do a bit at the start of each of these weeks. Sometimes, they're a bit more involved. But Kate inspired me the other day, hijacking my entire fucking thing. And so I am doing a little bit of a game show here at the start to get those creative juices flowing and pumping, and seeing how well people know D&D. So we're going to go down the line and have people introduce themselves, and I'm going to give them a description of a monster, and I need them to tell me whether this is a monster from D&D or one from mythology, and see if they can get it right. I messed up on a few of these myself, so we'll see how it goes. So, to our first contestant down the line, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, hi, I'm Kate. I use she, her pronouns, and I play Dea Delawai, our water genasi creation bard who also uses the same pronouns. Alright, Nolan, fuck me up. I am a horrible D&D player at remembering monsters, so
Fantastic.
let's go.
Your creature is a Nera, a creature with skin made of mirrors that when you look into them, your mind shatters with fear.
Just like me, for real.
God. I'm like vaguely familiar with a decent bit of mythology, but this doesn't sound familiar. I'm gonna say this could be a D&D monster.
D&D monster, you're locking that in?
Yeah, fuck me up.
Alright. This is a D&D monster.
Let's go.
This was introduced back in
God.
3rd edition. It is a gorgeous looking creature, but also horrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Shivam, can we fight this, please?
It's so cool.
Oh
I don't know if it's been
You shall receive.
That looks terrifyingly awesome. Holy shit.
It is very, very cool. Up next, our next contestant, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Izzy. I use she/they pronouns, and I play Elena Debria, who uses she/her pronouns, our victory cleric Asimar. Okay.
All right. I know I'm going to butcher half of these names. The first one was the only one that I had confidence with. So we're going to try these next names, and I'm going to butcher all of them. And that's okay.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Fucking, we're gonna post the name in chat, or
Okay.
in this chat, and then someone else can help me. I believe that is pronounced
Akrabuamwelu?
Yeah, that. 100%. This is a humanoid scorpion creature whose gaze is supposed to cause sudden death.
You just like me, for real? Okay. That's it?
That's all you got.
I don't know. Scorpion?
Yes.
I've never heard of this in D&D, so I'm gonna say it's mythology.
You're gonna say it's mythology. That is correct. I have to fucking spoiler this image though, so we're gonna spoiler this image, and then this. I don't like it. I don't like it at
Oh,
all.
I
God.
love him.
Makes me a little spooked.
terrifying.
I don't like him. I don't like him at
What
all.
makes-
Would in
is this
fact make my
from?
mind break.
This is
I haven't understand yet.
This is Mesopotamia.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Mesopotamians really fucking you up. It's actually in the Epic of Gilgamesh. Fun fact. So, yeah,
No?
terrifying. All right, next player, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Elliot. I use he, him pronouns, and Nolan just posted a picture of me. In
I
the game
did.
chat. I play Onimori, our definitely human fighter who also uses he, him pronouns.
Yeah. All right, Elliot, your creature, a cerebrilith, a cephalopod-like being with rubbery skin and tentacles, who attempt to infiltrate your mind and can influence humans to do bad things.
Can you give me the name written out? I have no idea what you just said.
Cerebrilith. Yeah, here I'll pop it into chat. A cerebrilith.
That feels like it goes with the illithid stuff, so I'm gonna say it's a D&D monster.
D&D monster. You are correct. This is a cerebrilith. Not
Oh,
nearly
that
as
is
bad
not
as the
what-
Why
last
does
one.
that look like the same thing?
Not nearly
But-
as bad as the last one, but it's not great. It sure isn't great. It's an abyssal entity, sort of eldritch horror inspired. Not great. You know, not my favorite
Oh.
thing.
It's
But,
like you reversed its spine curve.
It sure did. He's a little horrifying little boyo.
It's Kate.
All right, moving on to our next contestant.
That's
Yeah, but
me.
What version is that from?
That's from 3rd edition.
Third edition was
Oh.
kind of fucked up.
3rd edition really fucked up. All right, next. Nemo, that's you.
Hello, I'm Nemo. I use his pronouns and I play the Red Menace. The same thing.
All right, Nemo. Your creature is a scum. A fish-human hybrid said to swarm people in packs in the night. They are predators of the sea and are very territorial.
That's in D&D. That's in D&D. I think that's in D&D.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer D&D.
You are correct. This is the scum. They're aboleth followers. It's very weird. I don't know if I like them. They got a weird sort of Reggie Rock looking face going on right there. It's very strange. But yeah, last but not least, don't think I left you out, our wonderful DM.
Oh boy.
I know you already introduced yourself, but here is our last one.
Mm-hmm.
The Clud. A winged black dog-like creature constantly on fire. Said to be summoned by devils, it has the ability to talk like a human to lure things into traps.
I really want it to be a D&D monster. I don't think it is.
All right. Is that your final answer?
Final answer. Locking it.
All right. Well, you guys were all really good at my game. You're correct. The Clud is actually a mythological creature from Belgian folklore. Really,
Wow.
really cool thing. I said devils just summoned by the devil. I didn't want to make it too, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, you guys are really good at my game. Before we hop into the main
Hey.
session as well, if you enjoy what we do here, and you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Shameless plug. You know, it really helps out. And if you say it at the beginning, statistics show that people actually do it. So, heck yeah.
Yeah. Become a turducken today.
Come on, Durkin, like and
Yeah.
subscribe. And comment. Jesus Christ, I hate this.
Good. Conform.
Call to
Chill.
action.
Comment.
I hate this so much.
All right. With that, what happened last time?
The map makers begin to fight Lady Ravenwood's monsters and manage to mostly stay in character. She offers to let them stay in her nice Rococo-style basement for free, and she then offers them a proposition. They help take Cielo's clutches out of the casino and give the ownership to her. She explains a tiefling woman named Fortuna is in charge of the casino with her champion named Rosario, a purple tiefling currently having a tiff over how much Rosario is getting paid. They would need to get into the fighting arenas where the fights are 1v1 and conditions are assigned randomly and give the audience a good show. Lady Ravenwood gives them 2 days to make a decision, but also gives them brochures to various places in Paradiso for them to explore and enjoy. After she leaves, Onimori finally gives the group the explanation they deserve about everything that has happened in the past few days. That he's a vampire. During the watches of the night, Onimori gets some different reading suggestions from the Red Menace about vampires, as well as how to add some flair to his fights. Ash and Elena continue to have existential conversations, but also decided to go to the petting zoo the next day. Maple talks to Dea about getting a tattoo of a map. Dea pulls out Orbo and his manual to figure out what all it can do, and she decides to test out weapon mode on a statue, and it shoots a fucking beam of destruction, waking everybody up. Once everyone goes back to bed, Dea then confides in Maple about the favor she owes to Evelyn and how she needs to kill Lady Ravenwood before they leave the island. That very morning, before someone can wake up, the Red Menace, he has a dream about the death of the original Red Menace, how he gained his Sword of Lightning, and possibly the pact that he made with the Saint of the Scrap. In the morning, they discuss what they'd like to do for the next 2 days. Dea asking Elena to help her cheat in gaining more gold in the casino, in exchange to have Elena braid Dea's hair.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. And with that, let's go ahead and hop right into the session. You guys all had a couple of places you guys wanted to check out. So I believe just going through the list here, I know Elena definitely wanted to hit up that petting zoo.
Petting zoo, petting zoo, petting
Ash
zoo.
is also going to the petting zoo.
Elena, Ash, petting zoo.
Yes.
Where else are people gone?
So is it one place per day kind of thing?
We can be like probably up to 2
Nah, I'm just staying at the spot all day.
all day. All
If
right.
it's up to 2, Dea wants to watch Elena just skirt around at the petting zoo for fun.
I think
Okay.
Maple was going to go with Dea for something, but if Dea's going to go to the petting zoo first, Maple will also go to the petting zoo.
Okay.
Man, this ain't no
Onimori,
spell
headed?
disaster.
Mm-hmm.
I did want to go to the bookstore.
I was gonna
Bookstore.
go tomorrow. I'll join you later.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and start this off. Let's go ahead and start off with the petting zoo group. As you guys begin to, whoops me, oh, it's loading up. There we go. Move your way through Paradiso. Yeah, you guys make your way through the streets. Everything seems kind of generally calm as you guys are walking. And yeah, you can see that like people are beginning to husk different like wares and the likes at you, offering like offers of like during like a nightclub entertainment, food establishments, as well as various like boutiques and the like. But you guys eventually round your corner up to the edge of the island, as you can see that there's a small like fenced off area. As you can see that there is a goblin man, who's currently just like just staring around like bored, as he sees you guys and says, you guys here to see the petting zoo?
Yes, very much so.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, great. 10 gold each, please.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, you guys all pay.
Is Ash fucking broke?
Oh, Ash is so broke. Interesting what we've walked into. That's a high price for a petting zoo.
You know what?
Ash, you need.
I can pay. Oh, I can do it. Nice.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah. All right. Mine and
Can you pay
Maple's
for
tickets is all
I'm like-
my money.
Oh my!
Are you sure? I can pay.
Ash is with my pride, I cannot.
Okay, can we ignore your pride so you're not broke for emergencies?
Oh yeah, sure, that works.
Okay.
Yeah, Lena, you pay for the 2?
I pay for the 3.
Oh my god, yes, the 3 of you, and yeah, sorry. In addition to yours.
I'm paying for Maple, Ash, and me. Is Dea paying for herself, or does Dea need me to get her?
Bea will pay for herself like a fucking adult.
Yeah,
Also,
great.
I don't think it'll matter, but I'm gonna roll real quick for my deck of oracles before I forget. 8.
Oh, just in case.
Yep.
Alright, cool.
In case I need
Who
an 8 during this petting
who
zoo encounter.
knows? Who knows?
Hey, who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Kate, you were saying something?
I was saying the who knows.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys begin to walk into the zoo, you can see again, like it's this very small quote unquote zoo. There's a couple of little like small enclosures. As you can see that there is like various animals like strewn about. There appears to be some cages. As you can see, there's some birds about. Mhm.
Birds!
Ah, the chickens! Oh my god! Let me the fucking wall! Let me out!
Ash is immediately going to
Hold up.
cast Speak with Animals on himself.
Please. Hello.
Yeah, great. You do so.
Fantastic.
Elaine's gonna make a beeline for the birds.
Absolutely.
Bird
Wait, what other?
communication.
Wait. What other things are there before?
Okay, great. Yeah, you can see that on the other side, there's kind of like a small little fence where there appears to be like there's a sign that says goats.
Yes. Good.
You can see that there is a sign that's advertising. Let's see, a small chinchilla enclosure.
I'm gonna cry.
And at
Shut
the
up.
end of this, you can see that there's like the largest building that's like kind of closed off here is advertising a fairy dragon.
Shut the fuck up.
Interesting.
Wait,
Super
Ash
cool.
can't read. Ash can't read.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you're so right. Damn it.
Got you there.
Bitch. Let me enjoy it, please,
Fuck.
before
Is
you
it,
go.
is it written in common?
It is written in common.
Damn.
Get out of here.
Alright.
Get out of here.
Ash will slowly walk around until he realizes there's a fairy dragon.
Can we please make our rounds before we get to the fairy
Yeah,
dragon?
okay. Yeah, so let's head to the farm animals first. I'll put
Give me the
down
birds.
some. That did not work. Okay, yeah, so birds first. Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah,
my
you can.
friends.
Which of the 3 are you heading up to first?
Chickens, duh.
Chickens.
Yeah, my kin.
Great. Yeah. You say hello as like one of the chickens kind of gives you like a slightly blank stare and just hello.
How are you?
Good.
What is your name?
Name?
Nancy.
Oh, okay. What are names for?
You know, to call each other. My
We
name's
just gotta
Elena.
poke each other
Why do you poke each other?
so we can get each other's attention.
But you could say your name, and it won't hurt. So
You
now
can see
your
as
name
this
is
chicken
Nancy.
just like you can see this chicken just blinks like one eye then the other, just like a sudden realization like coming over it.
My name is Elena. It's nice to meet you.
Oh. They walk up to you and begin to poke you.
No, poke.
Oh,
You say
Elena.
yes, perfect. She's gonna have an army of chickens. I hope you know.
Can I say that as Elena is doing this,
Mhm.
Ash has walked up to the cockatiels and is just like leaned over and is just like, "Are you being held here against your will?"
What? You as you say that to the cockatoo, you can notice like the cockatoo's just kind of like he's looking at the chickens talking to Elena with just a very like tired sigh. Wait, sorry, the cockatoo or
Oh.
the parrots?
Oh yeah, sorry, yes, the cockatoo.
Yeah. God. As
Are
he
you
says,
being
I
held
mean,
here against your will? You can tell me I'm not a zookeeper.
Yeah, I'm not a narc. God. Oh, no persuasion.
Yes.
Or animal handling, actually.
Animal handling so much better. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a +6, Shiva, as opposed to a -1.
Oh my
17.
god.
17.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's go. Cool. As like you look at the cockatoo, he kind of like looks at you, just kind of shuffling around, as like he kind of thinks that like he can trust you a little bit. As he goes, I mean, it's fine here. I mean, it's better than the old place.
What was the old place?
Uh, there was this woman, gray hair, called herself Alondra or something.
Does that name ring any bells?
Not to you guys.
Sick.
As
I see.
yeah, that was one of the villains from the Dustkeep one shot.
Ah.
Oh shit.
That bitch.
So now this is more like a... I think I know the answer, but do you get paid? Or is it more of a... You get fed, and you are allowed to stay here. As long as people can come interact with you.
Asking the bird if he's got a union.
Yeah, I mean, I just get fed. We could be getting paid.
Have you thought about unionizing?
I mean, are there enough of us? I don't.
I mean, if all
I
of
haven't
the
really
animals...
asked the others. They're kind
If
of.
all of the animals unionized, I need you to think about this. You could turn this whole thing around.
Well,
Do you know how much we got charged to come in here? It was 10 gold a head.
Golden. He just like waddles over to his bird seat. He just like takes out like just a clawful. Like, you see what they're paying us? You see what they're feeding us?
This is
10 gold a head,
ridiculous.
and this is what they can afford.
Better.
Just like tosses it out.
You have to get better accommodations. I am on your side.
I'm gonna name you Nancy, you Bob, you Stella.
Bro,
I am-
Dale leans over to Maple. This was worth the price of admission.
I am going to go around and get more people interested in the cause, and I will let you know.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, man. Name's Edgar.
Edgar, fantastic. It's
He
good to
has a
meet
name. What the fuck?
you. I am Ash. And Ash
well,
will like
nice to meet ya.
subtly nod and do like a high five with Edgar's wing as he sort of just like walks off to go.
Oh, I was gonna say he's offering like his claw to shake.
Yeah, does a little handshake. He goes, good,
Yeah.
good. And Ash is going to try to very casually walk off to recruit more union members.
Can I talk to the parakeets
Yeah.
after I got my enrichment time from the chickens?
Yeah. You do so. You can see that the parakeets just kind of begin to flit over to you and just go, hi.
Hi, little friends. How are you?
Oh, you can speak. Most people just kind of make noises at us.
Oh no, I can do that too, but I thought you'd like it if I speak.
It's quite nice, actually.
What are your names?
Well, I'm 405 and this is 404.
No, I don't like those names.
Rude.
Okay.
Do you like those names?
I mean, yeah.
Hmm.
They kind of remind me of the mean lady.
Mean lady.
Yeah, there was some woman who brought us here. Haven't seen her in a while though, so I guess that's nice.
What mean lady?
Yeah, I think she said her name was Alondra. I mean, tall, had like dark hair, some kind of scar on her face.
Hmm. I'm sorry she was mean to you. Are you happy now?
I mean, more or less.
Is there anything I could do to make you happier?
It'd be nice to fly around a little bit. It's a little bit cooped up.
Come here, come here, come here, come here. She's gonna like try and hide them behind her hair.
behind your hair.
Yeah.
They're like in a cage, like right now.
I'm just fucking opening it.
Yeah, great.
Oh boy.
God. I guess no, it'd be the enclosure. You walk in the enclosure. You're just
Yeah.
gonna try and hide the two
Yeah.
parakeets in your hair.
Yeah.
Great.
How about I call you Verde and Azul?
Oh,
Because that's the colors of your feathers.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
Okay.
so you're just hiding two parakeets in your hair. You're gonna try and walk out.
The fuck are they gonna do? I have feathers too. What is this? Bird discrimination?
You go ahead and walk out. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
You guys gotta be really quiet. Really quiet.
Stealth check, if you would please.
Don't you have disadvantage on stealth?
You do. As Ashley also notices. 6. Huh.
Yeah, for sure I notice.
Good. Yep. As you notice, like Elena begins to walk out with just like chirping noises in her hair. Exactly
Does
that.
the goblin guard notice this?
Yes, he does. As you can see him like eyeing Elena with just like chirping noises coming from her as he's beginning to walk over.
I think I'm just gonna
You
let
good?
it play out.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, hi.
There's some noises coming from your hair.
You know that could also be me.
You're making the chirping noises as we speak.
Yeah.
Make
I'm
a
also
deception check. Deception check, my dude.
Okay.
Oh, is he?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I can make the bird noise. I am a part of bird. Okay, is this
I'm gonna
like
go
bird
ahead and use my Deca
discrimination?
Oracles to give that one an 8, I think.
Are you fucking
I'm
serious?
100% serious.
You fucking
Oh,
bad. You what?
100%
the
serious.
betrayal.
I
Yeah.
can't believe you.
For
I
sure.
cannot
That's a
believe you.
12 now. Describe how, like, Elena's, like, she's oddly confident with this. Describe how your deck of oracles managed to fuck her over.
So I think in this moment,
I can't believe
like
you.
she's walking over with these birds, just like Ash fully has the union. Like these birds are gonna get a good gig here, and then Elena's just like,
Yeah.
"Fuck this! You don't need this. Be free." Ash is like,
Jailbreak.
"This is not an environment for birds to run free. They're gonna get shot down. It's not gonna be good." Ash is like, "I gotta do something here."
Yeah.
And so they're just like, You're the one making bird noises?" And I think in the background he like shoots some glances over to Maple, and they both just start making the worst like fake bird noises you've ever heard to try and like throw it off so it does not sound like that she could make real bird noises.
I can't believe you fuckers.
Yeah.
What if I
For
use my
almost a
fucking
second
cinnamon? No. What if I use my advantage on this?
Use the ball.
Yeah.
Fuck it, because
Yes.
this is the stupidest thing in the world.
I
One
love it.
more reroll, all for all the beans.
Oh
I
my
will-
god.
I can't.
All the
It's just one
marbles
more
right
d20.
here.
It's just one more d20.
One more d20. D20 plus 4, let's see.
Come on. Another 12.
But I did add my guidance under there, so really that's a 17. Or no, I'm 17.
Nope. Geez, fucking double
It would
counting your
be
charisma
a
score.
13.
13. What?
God. 13. Yeah.
I
with
rolled
a
a 3 on my guidance.
You
so
rolled
it's
a 1 on
15.
your guidance.
You rolled a 1.
No,
on your
I
guidance,
did
my
not
dude.
roll guidance on that, guys. I
The
kept
original-
guidance
you rolled
I
a
The
had-
D4.
original one you rolled
The
a
original
The
1.
original one, you
guidance.
rolled a D4.
What? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong fucking roll. Never mind. My
Yeah.
bad. Ignore me. I was looking at
God.
the dex roll.
You're like, I did great.
No.
I did great.
God.
Better
Yeah,
than a 6.
he looks at you just like squinting at you as like he's just tapping his foot, just like, ma'am, those are not the noises. Come here.
She does not move.
He's like trying to just like step on his like
How
tippy
tall is
toes
this
to, like,
goblin?
pretty short. Like, are you just gonna try and like physically restrain him from like?
She's 5'11".
Mm-hmm.
She looks
You're just
down.
gonna. God, he's like hopping up, like trying to like run around you to get like a better look.
She's like letting
And-
the birds like go around her so they can't.
No, I'd say with
Mission Impossible birds.
Yeah, no. They're trying their best, but like the goblin turns around and just see like two birds clinging on to like the back of your hair. God. As he
They
just goes,
told me they
ma'am.
were cooped up.
God. Where was I supposed to go on this island?
I just wanted to let them fly a little bit and then bring them back. I wasn't going to steal them.
That's dangerous for the birds.
What if I'm with them? I'm a bird.
I don't know if that's exactly true.
She looks at her wings, then back at him.
Yeah, I don't know if those are bird wings.
Do you have wings?
No,
Then
but...
how can you defer which is bird wings and which are not?
God.
These have feathers.
I think, like, from the
Yeah.
back, like, Ash and Maple who are standing together, Maple just... I have wings. Those aren't bird wings.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll, like, a last persuasion check to see if you can take the birds out for a walk.
A walk.
Mm-hmm. Ma'am, I'm gonna ask you for the last time here. Either hand those birds over, or I'm gonna have to call security.
I tried, guys.
Oh.
I'm so
The
sorry.
birds slowly begin to climb out of your hair, just like flying into.
I'll put them back. I'll
mhm.
put them back. Don't. I'm
Good.
sad.
Yeah, he stares at you the whole time and just like sighs. He says, "Okay, now these animals are not to leave the enclosure. If I see any more funny business, I am calling security. Are we understood?"
Okay, Mr. Grumpy Pants.
He's just mean mugging you. Excuse me?
No.
As soon as, like, Elena is getting scolded by the goblin, Ash is gonna slide up next to the cage and just go, I hear that you weren't allowed out by the man. You know, if you had a union, this would really, should really solve a lot of these problems. I heard that, some of the other animals in here are interested in starting one. Would you all be
Oh.
interested?
Go on. You give the
I give
birds
the
a
same
union.
spiel, talk about
Yeah.
the overhead that we have to pay to get in here, how they aren't
Yeah,
being paid their
great.
fair reparations.
Mm-hmm. All right, Elena. Yeah, you're given a long talking to by the goblin before he grumpily walks off.
I stick my tongue out at him when he walks away.
Yeah, he goes back to his post, but he's just giving you the stink eye the entire time now.
Meanwhile,
You-
as
you-
a sorry, go ahead.
You will almost certainly like not be getting away with much nonsense trying to take the animals out here now.
Meanwhile, Elena turns around and Ash is pulling a piece of paper back from the edge of the cage with the bird's claw prince's signatures on it. And just
Good.
Good to have more members. As he just takes the
Ash,
paper.
what are you
Great.
doing?
I am making sure they are paid their fair reparations.
What?
It's fine. I heard there were goats.
Oh, you're right. Okay, where do I go? She's fucking ADHD.
Yeah, you head into the goats.
Give me the goats.
Yes.
Great. As you do so, you can walk into like you turn the corner around this like a small enclosure filled with like hay. As you can see, a goat.
What?
As you can see,
Oh my God.
as this
I love him.
goat
Uh-huh.
begins to run up to you, just like sticking its tongue out as it just like sits in front of you with a happy smile on its face.
Who
Uh-huh.
are you?
Hi, I'm a goat.
I don't think you're a goat, but you're really cute.
He cocks his head to the side. What do you mean?
I haven't met a lot of animals, but I really think you might be a dog.
I don't think so. I think I'm a goat.
Ash kneels down
Look at the
and
horns.
goes, "You are the strongest goat I have ever seen."
Thank you. See, this guy gets it.
What's your name?
It's goat. Because I'm a goat.
Fantastic. Goat, do you enjoy your life here?
I love it here.
Fantastic. I am happy.
It has everything
to
a
hear
goat
that.
could need.
And what is that?
Yeah, water, hay, space to run around.
That's so nice. Goat, do you want toys?
Do goats like toys?
Goats love toys.
I would like some toys.
If you are interested, I am getting a group of people together that, if you joined, you would be able to get toys.
Oh, goats need that.
Goats do need that.
Okay.
Alright, I'll just have you put your hoof right here, and...
Yeah, he takes his paw, dips it into, and puts a paw print on the list of signatures.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Mm-hmm.
Ash rolls it
Dude.
back up.
Do goats like belly rubs?
Goats love belly rubs.
Okay, I
He
give him
flops
belly
over
rub.
onto his
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
God.
She's fucking grinning from ear to ear, just having a great
Yeah.
time.
You pet the goat.
I pet the goat.
Fantastic.
All right, where's this fucking chinchilla? Where they at? Where they at?
Great.
Please.
Yeah, as you head over to the chinchilla enclosure, you can't see the chinchilla at first.
Hello.
As you suddenly feel a weight slam into the side of your head.
Ugh.
Oh.
I cannot pull the token out. I don't know why that's... Okay, here's what it looks like.
Look at him!
As he just begins to scurry on top of you, he just slams onto the top of your head. You.
Yeah.
Who dares enter my domain?
Hi, I'm Elena.
Oh? And have you come to make tribute to Prince Flufflekins?
Sure, what would you like?
You can see there's surprise in his eyes for a second, as he hasn't gotten this far yet.
Wait, what do I have in my inventory? Hold on a second.
What do you have?
Let's see. She pulls out a crossbow bolt.
Ah, yes. Ammunition. He scurries down your arm and just quickly grabs in his mouth.
This thing's
Just
heavy.
Inspecting it as he does so. A fine quality weapon.
Oh, so you like it?
Of course, it's necessary for the revolution.
Revolution?
This world will be Prince Flufflekins to command.
Okay, how do you plan to do that?
I have weapons. I have strength. But I need minions.
Would it...
You seem useful.
Okay,
Be my minion.
okay.
My prince, what it sounds like is you could use a group of like-minded individuals who perhaps are all also shackled by the same system that you are in.
Yeah, you can see as he runs up to Elena's shoulder, he just kind of you can see his tiny little paw just kind of rubbing his chin as he looks at you as he just goes, a court of advisors?
Yes, I am thinking you are aware of the unjust reparations you are getting for working so valiantly here.
Of course. Such is the need for the revolution.
There is a group, and Ash will hold up the paper with all the handprints of individuals who are looking to make their voices heard and make sure that they are justly compensated for everything that is to happen.
Oh. And shall they swear fealty to the true ruler of this world?
Ash is like, maybe this guy's a lost cause. Loyalties are difficult to win, but should you be able to rally with them and inspire them, there is a possibility.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Fuck, I'm so bad at persuasion. Are you sure it's not animal handling?
It's definitely animal handling. You have to convince them that this is right.
Ah,
I-
shit.
I want to ask if I could give inspiration, but I have no idea what the fuck is happening.
It's true. He can't understand what I'm saying.
There's just small critter noises that are happening.
Natural
Oh
20.
my God.
Natural 20.
God. I pull out my card of Oracle decks and make
No!
them fucking bad. I can't
God.
believe you wasted that magic. Fuck.
I'm gonna punch Ash in the face to give him disadvantage. No.
Yeah. Be like, look, I'm a loyal minion. It's that easy.
God. As yeah, you can see as like he's currently just like he's steepling his fingers as he thinks for a second, as he goes, your prince finds this amenable. Very well. I shall lend my support to your puny cause.
Thank you, Your Grace. And Ash will get the paw print and just sort of look at Lena and just go, if you want to be a minion, that's fine. I am going to continue.
Oh, am I not going to be now?
Well, you can, but a minion stays here. So,
Oh, okay. Hey, Prince Flufflekins.
Yes, minion.
Can I not be a minion so I can go look at the other animals?
Is your loyalty truly that fickle?
I don't know.
You
say,
disgust me.
say you're
You
being, say you're being deployed for the cause.
Oh, I guess. Okay, my friend here says I'm being deployed for the cause.
Deception with disadvantage.
I really tried. And then you said, my friend here. Ugh.
An 11.
Wait. I fucking did not.
Oh, guidance. 13, not enough.
Fuck.
Yeah. You can see his tiny, beady little eyes stare directly into your soul as he says, I have no need for a minion that would lie to me. As he just jumps, like, on your head, just kind of, like, ruffles it, like, around like a sand bath. As he just, like, spins about and jumps off of your head. As your hair is tousled now.
Aww.
Leave me to my brooding. He's
Want a
just facing the
cookie?
corner.
Do you want a muffin?
You would dare bribe a prince?
It's a gift. It's not a bribe.
I will accept the offering.
Should give
Leave
him
it.
some.
Yeah, you do so. He's just facing like the corner. He waits for you to leave before he begins to devour it.
Okay.
God, oh, he doesn't know what to do.
No.
Hee.
Alright,
And then
anything
on the
else?
Yeah, I think that's all of them before we get to the fairy dragon.
Yes,
and I think
that
once
is.
we turn the corner and see the sign, Elena's gonna. Oh shit!
And gotta go to the last one.
Ash. Hey.
Yes.
I know you can't read,
Yes, this is correct.
but I don't know what's in there. But it says fairy dragon.
Ash beelines it.
Okay.
Great. As you do so, you can see just like a very small room with like there's like a fog machine that's currently going. As you can see that there's a small looking like a cage with just a tarp over it. And as you enter the room, you can hear just like a very like stock sound effect drum roll beginning to play off of a very like shitty speaker. Um,
Yeah.
as the tarp slowly begins to be lifted up. As you can see, why didn't that work? A fairy dragon.
Good.
Incredible. Fantastic. Ash lets out a big like he was like holding his breath, and when they see this, they sort of just let go all of the breath, and Ash just goes, "Hello there, fairy dragon."
Oh, I'm a what?
Oh, that is what everything is labeled.
I think I'm a newt.
I would agree with that as well. I apologize for getting off on the wrong foot. Do you have a name?
Yeah, mariposa.
Aww.
Beautiful. Well, I don't know if you would be interested. You seem very level-headed. The other animals are forming a union. And I am, as a rep, going around and getting signatures. If you would be interested in joining.
Yeah, that seems chill. I could nibble on a couple of times, a couple more insects.
Fantastic. Love to hear it. I think as Ash just gets the signature, he goes, "How many people do you see come through here?"
I'm through like, yeah, man, maybe like 10 before I head to bed. Sometimes it's like maybe 20.
Wow.
Well, you are proud, Mariposa. Very proud. Take great pride in what you do, representing dragons.
I'm still a newt, but
I
okay.
I do know you're a newt. I just...
Mm-hmm.
You are being shown as a dragon, and that is not something to take lightly.
Oh, that's cool, I guess. You can see it's very lost on her.
Miss Mariposa,
Yeah, what's that?
can I pet you?
Sure.
Very gently, she'll pat Mariposa's head.
Oh, that's nice.
You're so pretty.
Oh, thanks.
Also, I'm really sorry I scared you, Ash. I was also scared.
No, I mean, it's fine.
Okay.
Well,
She'll glance over at Maple. How's she doing?
Maple, you could see, like, has relaxed now, was very clenched when she came into the room, and then seeing this was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Not loving seeing all the animals in cages. Is still a little stiff, but...
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Miss Mariposa, I hope you have a great day. I guess you guys are gonna get unionized, so that's cool.
Yeah, chill. All right.
I love
Y'all
her.
have a good one too. Deuces.
Bye.
You can see she settles back onto a heat rock for a good long nap.
I love her.
I think on the way out, Ash walks up to the goblin who's in charge and just goes, "Excuse me, may I have a moment of your time?"
Yeah.
I am here as a representative overseeing
a lot of the smaller businesses in this area appointed by Fortuna, and I am making sure that the conditions of each business are well maintained. Now, as a magic user myself, I've been able to speak to a lot of the animals and have gotten their signed testimony, and Ash will hold up the piece of paper of less than proper living and working conditions. Now, I think that you and I can work out a bit of a negotiation, saying that some of this overhead can go back into higher quality food and enclosures for the animals, and I think we can sweep away any violations that may have arisen.
You can see as like he's just rubbing like the bridge of his nose as he just says, with the profit margins we're currently making, no, I don't think so.
Well then, unfortunately, I'm going to have to close your business. Look,
You tell
I'm not asking for you to break the bank. I'm simply saying that a lot of the feed that you are currently giving is akin more to junk food than actual nutrition. I'm saying that you can spread things out, get some diversified foods for the animals, and perhaps just get some more greenery in their areas.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead and roll me a
toilets.
deception check, by the way.
None. The union sheet
Guidance.
doesn't give me advantage.
Guidance.
I did so
Got it.
much work to get it. All right.
I'll give you advantage for the full union sheet.
Yeah, let's go. All right. You gotta ask. All right, let's see. Oh, 16.
Ooh.
That advantage coming in.
It
clutch.
really did help.
Cool. As he just sighs and says, "Okay, fine. But you say you're here on Fortuna's behalf.
Yes.
You let her know if we can get a little bit more advertising going. Then, quid pro quo here."
Of course. I
What
will.
if we made a
Yes, we
bunch
do
of
that.
posters and colored them? And
I
hung them
I
around.
mean, that does count as advertising, yeah.
I will see what I can do, and I will relay this message to Lady Fortuna.
Mm-hmm.
Ash
Yeah,
sort
thanks.
of nods and just goes,
We need to figure out how to make posters.
looking at Elena and Dea and
Bro.
Maple.
Dea has specifically been staying behind to pet the fuck out of the animals when y'all are out of range.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
She probably is here though to catch the tail end of whatever the fuck you tried to do. And just goes,
Wait, I
"What?"
didn't pet the cockatiel. I go back. Hold on.
You bet the cockatoo.
Okay, I come back. I'm done.
Mhm.
I had to pet everybody once to make it fair.
God. So what were
No,
you?
fuck, I'm gonna be mean. Yeah, you say that as you leave, as he's just like, "Hey, you guys left. 10 more gold to enter back in."
What?
You, you guys left. If you want to go back in the zoo, you gotta pay 10 more gold.
Lena's gonna put this man in the dumpster.
She's about to.
Incredible.
I left for 2 seconds. I just forgot to pet one animal.
Well, then you should have done that while you were here. All the animals are right there in front of you.
I was distracted by
Well, that's not
someone
my
who said,
issue. 10 gold, you're not getting in.
"What if I intimidated him?"
You gonna intimidate him?
No, I'm gonna make it worse. Okay, I guess I'll pay the tingle.
You folded like a house of cards.
Wait, you pay the 10 gold, you pet the cockatoo.
Hi.
Hello.
You're very much worth the 10 gold.
I appreciate the compliment.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go back to my friends now.
You give Edgar some good scritches as
I
you
do.
run back out.
As you run back out, Ash is just talking to Dea and going,
So, I formed a union, and I think if I can put up enough advertisements around for the petting zoo, it can increase income, and then that's going to allow everyone in the animals, they're going to get better food, they're going to have better enclosures.
Fantastic. And how much are you paying me for my work?
Money, yes.
Yes.
Well, I will need to buy supplies first, and I don't know how much those cost.
Get to me after then, and we'll work on
Okay,
something.
okay, yes, I will, yes.
Hi guys, I'm back.
Hello. I'm very excited.
About your union?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad that you're.
Ash is like very bubbly, and weirdly enough, you think organizing groups of people to like systematically rebel is his thing.
I look over to Maple. How's she doing?
Maple, also giddy.
Okay. She's just happy she got to pet some animals and almost became a minion.
Good. Alright. You guys head out.
Also, Kate, I
Um,
loved
Yeah, if you
that
want to please
so
post that
much.
art.
Most
So
of them, your targeted attacks, Izzy. Very
Thank you.
specific.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Fantastic.
If you take a close look at the art, by the way, that's my favorite detail that Kate mentioned. All of the other animals have like really shiny eyes,
Little eye
except for the
sparklies.
chinchilla. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because the chinchilla doesn't have a soul.
Damn! They're so soft. They're like
Mm-hmm.
a little cloud.
Mm-hmm. As long as you're willing to be Prince Flufflekin's minion.
I already said I would.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
No, I said I would go do this, whatever he said.
You're on some little shit energy today. Huh?
I know.
All right. Do you want to do Spade or a bookstore first?
Spa day.
Spade.
Yeah, heck yeah.
All right. Anybody here?
I am here. I've been
All
here.
right. Cool. Yeah. The Red Menace. You begin to walk through the city while in disguise. Currently, is the purple peril, right?
Sure.
Are you or aren't you?
Did I remember to disguise myself?
Daya probably would
I
have
would
not
not.
let you leave. Like,
Okay.
realistically, though. She would have been like, fucking idiot, you're going to get caught kind of shit.
Yeah. Ooh.
Fair. Nah. No, yeah, they wouldn't let the Red Menace. Otherwise, he would
Yeah.
just
He'd just go.
he'd just go.
Yeah. God. All right. Under minutes, you begin to make your way through the streets. As you can see this like ornate marble spa standing in front of you. Just a bubbling fountain in the plaza, as you can smell just like the gentle smell of perfume, as well as incense that's being like lit. And as you begin to walk up to the front desk, you can see that there's just like an elven woman on like the younger side that says, "Oh, hi. Yeah, were you here to book an appointment?"
Yeah, I just want the whole day.
Oh, okay. Then can I recommend our complete special then? That includes a massage, a hot stone treatment, a what is it? Hot towel treatment, as well as a spot in one of our sensory deprivation tanks.
Oh, that sounds fancy and neat. I want all of that.
Okay, cool. That'll be 100 gold for the full day treatment here.
Okay, put it on Fortuna's tab.
We we can't really. Do you have any proof that you're with Fortuna?
Really? Oh, look at me. Look at what I'm wearing. Of course, I wouldn't be able to afford this kind of thing if Fortuna wasn't with me.
Go ahead and roll a deception check, my dude.
Oh boy.
Deception.
$25.
Holy shit.
Yeah, with the 25, as like she like looks at you, she like rubs her chin as she goes, "Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put that on Fortuna's tab. Sorry to, assume that."
It's fine. Yeah, it's good that you guys have doubts about people, but safe, it's secure.
Mm-hmm. God, yeah. Great. So yeah, you begin to head into the spa itself. As they begin to lead you first off towards like a massage room, and they begin to just gently like massage you, as yeah, you can feel just like the knots and tensions being worked out of your back. Um, After that, it is a hot stone treatment, um, as well as steam towels that are then placed on your face. And as you begin to just relax and unwind, you gain a +1 to persuasion and deception rolls for this art. As you finish up with this treatment, you kind of take a look at yourself in the mirror, and the Red Menace, you are glowing right now.
This is good.
Yo,
I like this.
I gotta say, if they're like fully washing his face,
I
like,
know, the
I was about to get to
steam.
that. I was about to get to that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, great. As like yeah, you gain that +1 to persuasion and deception, and yeah, you are glowing. Sorry, did you have a reaction to like how you kind of looked right now?
I know. I just think I look great. I'm green again.
Yeah, exactly. As like the paint begins to just like kind of wash off there, you can see that like the spa professionals, like clearly as professional as always, they kind of like you can catch some mild grimaces at whatever this is, but they don't pay it any mind if you don't pay it any mind
Yeah,
at
no.
least
His
right
skin
now.
is melting off. He's
Mhm.
shedding.
Vibing.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's obvious to tell if someone's covered themselves in paint,
Yeah.
which is weird, but it wouldn't be like the skin's shutting off. It's this
Oh,
man
fair
has
enough.
covered
Just
himself
saying.
in paint for some
I don't know.
reason.
I'm
He's-
stupid. That would be me.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah.
molting.
Yeah. God. hmm But yeah, no. As that happens, I'm gonna roll something.
All right. Ooh, it's a question mark.
Good. All right. That happens. And yeah, as you're led to the sensory deprivation chamber,
Ooh.
as they say, all right. So yeah, just go ahead and we're just going to be 15 minutes in here and just gonna help you kind of clear your mind of everything.
So I just oh I just go in there and there's nothing.
Well, I mean, there's gonna be like a water basically, but yeah, it's just gonna be kind of a dark room where you're just gonna feel yourself floating.
Can we skip that? Is that necessary?
I mean, I suppose if you don't want to, but well, I've heard a lot of people tend to really like it to relax and reflect on things. And yeah,
I don't like that. I just would like to remain as thoughtless as possible.
well, I mean, you can still do that in the chamber, but sure. I mean, no pressure and anything.
Do you think we can play some music or?
I mean, it kind of defeats the point of the sensory deprivation, but I guess we could if you'd really like to.
Okay, but how good is it really? Or is just one of those things that people just go, oh no, yeah, it's good, but they're just pretending it's good because people told it would be good and it was expensive.
I've
No,
tried it
it's good.
life
Oh,
changing. There is a before and an after to this.
okay. You did pretty well up until now, so I'll trust you on this one, but still, oh boy, come on,
Yeah.
I'll do it just for you, champ.
Yeah,
Champ.
I can just check in on you and just like every 5 minutes or so, make sure you're doing all
Yeah,
right. All right.
that sounds good. If I'm
Yeah.
not doing good 5 minutes, I'll scream.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll make sure to keep an eye on things. As yeah, you get into to head into the sensory deprivation chamber.
Oh no.
Great. um, yeah, you feel yourself just you get lowered into the tank as the door closes as you are suddenly left in darkness.
Oh no.
And the darkness is accompanied by silence
Oh no.
as you're just floating there, left alone with your own thoughts.
Oh no, that's terrible. I hate this.
As the Red Menace, you can hear a voice in your mind. So, spa day, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm. It's nice to get a chance to relax. And hey, maybe the four of us could catch up after all this time.
Yeah, it would be good. We haven't had a lot of time to talk, had we?
No, we haven't. As you can see, as um three sets of eyes are with nothing that you're left with. You're almost just visualizing these three sets of eyes in front of you, just kind of sitting in front of you. Um, as you can see, one is just this short figure. That it has this shadowy outline and just big sharp teeth. Um, One is a very tall, slender figure. That's just they have eyes and these shadow wings behind them. And the last one is just this absolutely massive, shadowy figure, just covered in rippling muscles. As yeah, their eyes also just stereo. Um, as you can see, the tall one initiated this conversation. Just go, well, I suppose all of us are at this again, fighting back against Cielo, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we took a quick break, but still, mine was a little shorter than yours. You guys been slacking, really.
Yeah, you can see as um the tall one just kind of he just sighs wearily as the muscular one says, last I recall, I seem to be the one that can bench the most still.
You need a body for that, but I mean, historically, maybe.
Mm. God. And as he's still just yeah. You can see there's a little bit of quietness that just kind of strikes him as you say you need a body for that. As
I'm
you
being too mean to you guys. Anti, like, I should have said that. That wasn't nice. You're the strong guy. I'm sorry.
I do appreciate that. As yeah, no, you can see is he's the shadowy figure just reaches forward and just envelopes you in this big bear hug.
Oh,
Yeah, as the tall one goes and says, "No, no, hey, let's think on that for a second, right? Okay, I don't mean to freak you out or anything here, the Red Menace, but hey, you are the only one of us with a body, and you've been given a second chance at life here. So, I mean, besides all of this, I mean, you've kicked ass, you've taken names.
hmm.
What happens maybe after the end of all of that.
Wow. I mean, I know how. I mean, I know you didn't end too well for you guys, so I don't exactly expect it to end out for me. Just, I think once we do this, we're just done, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you can see, like the smallest one just say, "Yeah, just fucking kill them all, and then we're good." Yeah,
Yeah,
easy. Mhm.
yeah, we just kill and it's over. You just keep going, find the big guy, take them down, just
Mhm.
easy.
Yeah, as you can see, the tall one going to saying like, "Sure, okay, yeah. Well, don't get me wrong. Yes, the definitely murdering a handful of Cielans, great goal, great goal. Yes, yes.
Well, here we go. Yeah, and any pointers?
But here's the thing, isn't it? Aren't we seeing some kind of pattern between the four of us here now?"
Y'all handsome and, fairly impressive.
Don't get me wrong. Yes, as he just like you can see him just like if he could Bishi sparkle with the body he has remaining, he would. Um, but he looks at you as he says, "Yes, but even after we fucking kick ass, I mean, world's still shit. Like it still kind of ends up just a little bit shit afterwards. Why the fuck does that keep happening? Are we just not kicking enough ass? Like, is there someone else's ass we need to kick?"
Yeah, I think it's a numbers thing, right? Should kick more ass.
Has to be.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe? But I guess here's my thought here. Maybe let's be smart about the asses we're kicking. Yeah?
That's a plan.
What I'm saying is, we gotta go way, way higher up here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We managed to defeat, well, between all of us, barons and baronesses, dukes and duchesses, all that sort of stuff.
Hmm.
Well, we need to go even higher than that. We need to take down proper leaders of Cielo. I mean, fucking who the hell's the king or the queen now?
For some reason I haven't asked. I
Yeah.
should have. Like, I just assumed they would show up eventually, but I didn't ask at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's my thing. Let's hone in on some people whose asses we gotta kick. And I don't know, just maybe the idea of, well, we got to, that lady or something like that that has all like the knowledge and all that.
Oh, which one? There's a lot of ladies with a lot of knowledge in my life right now.
I the one who like helped you with the whole getting the body back thing.
Oh, Dr. White, yeah.
Well, maybe she's got info on who's the people whose asses we kind of need to kick here. Just way more higher up.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is too, like, you know, being able to at least figure out what they do before we get a game plan in mind, right?
That works.
Yeah, yeah. That's all I'm saying here. And one more thing, if we're listening to me for just one little thing here.
Yeah, you're being sensible up to now. I can keep going.
Should you be green right now? And yeah, wasn't the whole thing the Wadri lady was saying was you know,
Oh,
not doing that? Uh-huh.
oh, yeah, that's Maybe I
Anyways, how
can
much?
talk. Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. Mhm.
Oh no, I was just maybe I can talk my way out of this. I could just bullshit something. Like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, just I'll
All right.
think
All
of
right.
something.
Yeah.
You have something else?
Well, just gonna ask, how much time has it been in here again?
I have no idea. I feel lost track. I've been dreading just being silent and think about my thoughts, but I forgot that you guys are here, so I can never be silent and be with my thoughts.
Yeah,
So
exactly. And we don't have to focus on anyone's deaths.
yeah, we don't have to think about that ever. That's so cool.
Mhm. Yeah. As this is happening, by the way, the Revenants, can you go ahead and attempt to roll me a perception check?
Of course.
Mhm.
I have a -1.
Mhm.
That's a 10.
Everything's fine. Mhm.
Everything's fine.
Great. This conversation continues in the sensory deprivation tank, for what feels like quite a while.
Yeah, I have
As
a
you,
question for you guys. Are you also feeling the spa day, or is it just that's just a me thing? Are we sharing this, or I'm just putting you through that? Because I could do more interesting things next time. If you guys are just watching, because right now this is a feeling experience,
Mhm. Yeah, as you can see, the small one says like, I mean, we see things, but it's not really more of a feeling thing anymore. I mean, which is cool. We get to see like badass things and shit like that, and like, hey, you murder people like all the time.
yeah. I try to keep it entertaining. It's just I've grown with that. Okay, so next time I'll try to do watch a movie maybe. Movies are a thing now.
Movies?
Yeah, it's like theater but with people on a tiny screen or big screen even.
Yeah, fuck yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
God. This this conversation continues on again for what feels like another irrational amount of time. Go ahead and roll me one more persuasion check. Or not persuasion, perception check.
Uh,
Words.
I almost had good stats for a roll.
Mm-hmm. That's a nat 20. I keep forgetting to remove that
thing.
fuck ass
Let's
train.
go!
Great. Red Menace has been way longer than 5 minutes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, I think I should leave now. It's been a little.
Mm-hmm.
He's a
Yeah.
queen.
Mm-hmm. God.
I tried to open the deprivation sensory chamber.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Go ahead and roll me an athletics check. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Athletics.
Ah.
That's a 7.
Ooh.
7.
We
Great. You try to push up against the door, and it kind of like it doesn't quite budge. However, the door is made of metal.
Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna just use all the of my metal bending abilities to just try to creak it open. It's
Great. You do so as the door begins to tear open. And as the door suddenly just like is lifted up into the air, you see a light as it begins to blind you for a second. And as your vision begins to clear, there are armed guards standing in front of you, the Red Menace.
Yeah.
As unfortunately, that roll to recognize you was a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Hey guys.
The Red
That
Menace
looks-
stand down by orders of Cielo.
Yeah, that's it. But what?
You were being taken in and arrested.
You do know I work for you guys, don't you?
God. As they say, like you can see the other guard just say, like, we found no like records of whoever like your false identity was working under Fortuna.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. I'm on the cover. Like, I'm deep, deep, deep undercover. I'm working underguard as the Red Menace, and the Red Menace is at the cover for a whole other identity that you guys are not allowed to know.
That is a DC 30 deception check. You could possibly
Holy
make that.
shit.
You could possibly make that.
30? Come
No,
on,
30,
buddy.
Good vibes, good vibes.
Good
I don't
vibes.
know if you can actually.
I don't know. He has
Can you?
+8.
Plus 8?
I have
No,
a plus
28
9.
tries.
Mm-mm.
I
Plus
have a
9.
plus 9.
Oh, plus 9 now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Wait, wait,
believe.
I'll round up with a 29. So you have to get a nat 20 exactly.
Come on, buddy.
It's just that easy.
You get the second.
Oh!
Oh my fucking god. Oh my
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
god.
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Eat your
Oh
words,
my
Shiva.
God.
Eat your motherfucking words.
Hey, Shivam, I got to play to your words. You want to fucking eat them?
Yeah, for real.
You forgot who you were going against, Shiva?
As the guards look at you, and like you can see one of them is that's the stupidest thing ever. Is the only goes, "Oh, you're undercover as the Red Menace." Like,
yeah.
how? Why?
Have you seen the 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 the, the turmoil and intrigue that's being generated by just this creature appearing? Like, me as the Red Menace, I show up and people go, "Oh shit! Oh, maybe Cielo isn't shit," and then eventually, when the plan gets through and I'm captured again, we just squash any hope of anything ever happening. This is a psyop. We're crushing the hope of the people so we can control them for longer. You shouldn't be aware of this, but since you're threatening me, I guess there's nothing else I can say.
God. As no, let's go ahead and let's fucking do this. As you can see, as one of them says, like, "Did you?" One of them like has like a radio on them, or sorry, a calling crystal. As like they begin to just say like, "Did you hear all of that, Lady Fortuna?" As you can hear Fortuna just like she lets out this big belly laugh as she says, "You know what? That does sound like it's gonna drum up a lot of fucking intrigue for the next fights here. So fine. Let the Red Menace go, and let him see if he can work his way all the way up to challenging me. I'll be
Yeah,
waiting."
I'll be there, doing my job.
Great. As you've now issued a direct challenge to Fortuna.
Holy fucking shit.
God. As the guards just kind of like they immediately just like drop their weapons. Go, so sorry about that, sir. We didn't.
No, don't worry. You were doing your job. People called you. It seems like a threatening situation. It was not. Just you're not paid enough for this. Don't do this next time.
Yep.
Like, if I was the Red Menace, what would you do?
Our best.
Oh, that's cute.
Best.
No, I guess that's not.
Yeah, just don't show up for that kind of thing. Just go, "Oh yeah, no, we'll look into that." And just don't.
No, yeah. But you seem like super strong then and cool, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I had. There was like a preparation routine. Like it was in a like a camp. I just had to stay in form, just pumped full of steroids. It was horrible. I ate so. I don't like eating anymore. It's just food is just
It's just fuel.
fuel. Yeah, it's not fun.
You can see as like both of them just like drop to their knees, just bowing in front of you. He's like, please teach us.
We're I'm gonna watch a movie tomorrow, so you guys show up. I'll take you guys to some training regimes.
Yes, sir. God. And yeah, great. Anything else?
Ram's gonna look into his head and just said, "Told you, I can
As
bullshit so hard."
you can see, you can hear the tall guy in your head just say, "Yeah, huh? That's one way to settle things." Fair enough.
Yeah.
Absolutely
God.
incredible.
I almost shit myself there, guy. Like it like it's does I couldn't fart right now. It's so clenched.
Oh
Awful.
my god.
What the
my
fuck?
gosh.
So glad we
Information
don't
that we
share
all
the
needed
same
to know today.
sensations right now. So glad we don't. And as you begin to fucking walk off saying that in your head, the two guards that you've impressed just like fucking they're just like hugging each other, just like, oh my god, we're gonna be badasses tomorrow.
I love them.
I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and take a 15-minute break.
Yeah. Hey, perfect. Well, when we get back from break, we like to share fun facts about our characters so you guys get to know them a little better. So, fun fact about Ash. When Ash led raids to save the dragons, if you remember all the way back in the flashback we had, he uses bird calls to signal the others who are helping him with this rescue. What's really shocking about that fact is that Maple would respond with fairly accurate bird calls as well, meaning that Maple can pretty accurately mimic birds.
That's like the perfect weird fact for
Mhm.
Maple. She would.
Yeah.
And also fuck up bird calls for me, but that's
Yeah. Yeah.
Relevant.
So
Yeah.
relevant.
Yeah. Good.
Kate?
Yeah. After she came to Thermyrus, one of the engineering marvels that amazed Dea the most were water wheels and viaducts. Initially, she would enjoy putting objects in the streams and watch them get whisked away, stopping only when she got caught and scolded for doing so.
What did she put in the stream?
She'd put sticks, probably little paper boats, shiny things. Just watch them get like whisked away. Leaves too, probably.
Dea litters.
No!
I don't know why that got me.
Of all the crimes she's committed.
This is the worst. No, I'm kidding.
No, that's
out
cute.
of-
I would do that.
Let me say my fun fact, Elliot. Damn it. Out of all the scars Elena has on her body, the one she is most self-conscious about is the one on her neck. If she can try and get clothes that cover it, she does.
Dude, too bad we're not in. Sorry, I died real quick. Fantasy 90s, she could have those like shitty 50-cent chokers.
She has been wearing chokers the whole
No,
time.
it's like the ones that are like straight up made of sea turtle killing plastic.
Yeah,
Ah.
soon.
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 It's my turn, but Meliad is screaming, so you may only get 50% of this. Before he had his mask, Onimori would wear his Kabuto helmet whenever he was outside, whether they were training or not, because it shaded his face and neck from the sun. He ended up avoiding going outside at all to avoid freaking people out, but this behavior only made people more intimidated of him.
Very good.
I agree, Amelia. Fuck, sorry. I was in the distance. I agree. That was a good fact.
Good fact.
Good
Thanks. I can't
Good
hear
fact.
anyone. I'll put her down when we're done with facts.
Put her down immediately.
Nemo.
Kill her. Oh, okay. There were multiple paintings made of the Red Menace and his wife by a dozen different artists. He didn't marry though, and all of these paintings were commissioned by a fan who self-shipped a lot. They've never interact.
That's
To this day, some
Absolutely.
historians.
I
To
like
this
how
day,
the fact in and of itself is like part of the cook, because you open up and we're all like, his wife?
Excuse me?
Get fucked.
God.
To this
His
day,
wife-
some historians think he was married at some point.
Is his wife Hatsune
Good.
Miku?
Everyone at Onimori goes, yeah, my wife. His wife?
Yeah. Good. All right. With that, let's get right back into things. The Red Menace has now alerted Fortuna to his presence. That's fine.
Yeah.
Against
go ahead
all
and-
odds, he has avoided prison time.
We'll go ahead and cut over to Onimori.
Go on with the
As you start making your way to the bookstore, you make your way through these streets as you're getting a couple of odd looks, just because like your style of clothing is obviously a little out of place.
I mean, he's just dressed like Dwayne The Rock Johnson with a terrifying Oni mask. What's so weird
Yeah.
about that?
Listen, it's the Yahoo paddle that's throwing people off.
Mm-hmm.
It's clearly the turtleneck that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
The turtle.
Yeah. Yeah, they look at your turtleneck and like it's clearly out of fashion. Just
No, he
like
knows. He knows.
yeah. God. But yeah,
Oh my God.
as you head to there, you can see it's like this very quaint looking little bookstore. As you can see a sign on the front that says that it is closed. And
That
it
was
currently says, as you can see that the sign continues with out getting more demon guard. We'll be back tomorrow. Mhm.
Oh my
Good.
God, no. Oh no. Okay,
Correct.
I make a mental note to be there. What's their? I check their opening time.
You check their opening hours. I'll go with 8 a.m.
He'll be there at 7:30.
Great.
Fanboy.
He also
Great.
wants
So
to
no
read
one
the
else
Demon
can
Guard.
buy them.
But okay.
Onimori saying he's buying all of them up for reasons.
For
but-
reasons.
Mm-hmm.
For reasons.
Yep. Great. All right. Yeah. As you take a look at the sign, out of the corner of your eye, you can spot a familiar figure. As you can see, where's the token? Lady Ravenwood walking by. As she begins to just like walk over, just like giving a friendly wave to you.
Onimori just turns and looks at her while she walks. Is she
She
walking
walks up-
towards me or just like past?
Currently towards you.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And she says, "Oh, funny running into you here."
Yes. He just greets her with a nod.
Mm. I actually don't believe I ended up catching your name.
Let me check what it is. And
Tamura. Tamura.
Thank you. It's Tamura.
Tamra. All right. You have any plans for today, or would you care to maybe get a drink and get to know each other maybe a little bit more? You are curious.
Is that so?
Hmm?
Well, I was going to go to the shop, but they appear to be closed, so... Wouldn't mind
Hmm.
picking your brain.
All right. Care for a drink then?
Lead the way.
Cheat. Got
Shut up,
it.
you guys.
Hey,
Got it.
Onimori just says that W Riz. That's fine.
Yeah.
He just has that. Wait, let me check my
He
character.
was one of the married ones.
He has that -1 charisma Riz.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you said yourself the reason they call him the Rizzler. That is a canonical thing you've said about Onimori.
You have said this.
I think I blocked that out because I recall it happening, but I don't remember what I said.
It's too late. So yeah, you
Go
you
on.
head you head to this very quiet bar that's just run by the same man in the blue suit that you guys went on that little adventure with, where you only had to speak in innuendos. And yeah, she takes a seat by the bar, gesturing for you to sit next to her as she says, care for a drink? What's your poison? A beer, whiskey, sake?
I don't drink in the morning, but by all means, don't let that stop you.
W Riz gone.
Mm-hmm. She nods as she says, sake for me then. As yeah, the bartender pours her a small glass. She begins to delicately just like sip it underneath the mask, as she looks at you and says, "So, Tamara, if you don't mind me asking, what is your group doing here on these shores?"
Did we tell her when we entered?
Pretty fucking sure no.
Mhm.
Well, I
Yeah.
think we had an excuse, but it wasn't like a full one.
We just wanted to get clothes to fit in with the locals, but we didn't want to pay
Yeah,
that
you didn't
crazy
exactly
price.
have a game plan for why you end up on like,
Mm.
Mhm.
Okay, and it's up to me to bullshit it. Then I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just visiting with a group of friends from a mercenary area, and we travel a lot, and now we're traveling across the countryside.
Mercenary work. Interesting. Your travels take you anywhere around, or?
Oh, we've actually just started.
Visit any far off locales yet?
No, we're planning to maybe go up the coast side, but nothing set in stone.
I see. And well, if you don't mind me prying a little bit more, your clothes seem like they're from, well, overseas rather than on this side of the coast.
Yes, I moved away quite a while ago.
I see. Any particular reason, or just out exploring and finding your fortune, or
I'm just
as
gonna start
like?
rolling deception and see how.
Good.
I'm gonna make that decide what I say.
Okay.
Hello. Oh, I forgot this isn't roll 20.
9.
Lovely.
Sorry, what was the last question? Oh, why did he move?
Yeah, why'd you move from?
Oh, there's just a little bit of upset back at home, and so I decided to get away from it.
I see. I see. It's a similar situation to myself, then.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Truth is, I'm not from these shores either.
Do tell.
Oh, the place I'm from just has a few terrible things happening to it, and well, I figured I could do more away from my homeland.
Would I know this place?
Good chance. But I don't think we've
Oh, no, I mean, I apologize for prying. I wasn't aware.
Sorry. but a woman who also wears the mask around has to keep a few secrets too.
I was meaning to ask. I'm aware that the fighting area. When he talks about this, it's like purposefully not in front of people.
Yeah.
Is close, but I was interested in finding out more about it before we went in. I guess my next step was to go there and witness some of the fighting itself, but we were deciding who we should pick as a fighter, and some of us would be good generally, some of us would be good even better, but only in specific scenarios. Did you know what we can expect generally?
Well, the interesting part about the fights is that you don't particularly know what you'll expect.
I mean, there's going to be trends.
I mean, yes. So, generally speaking, there is a fighting arena that is chosen, there is a weapon that is chosen, and there is generally a special rule that is chosen. All three of these have advantages for certain fighters and disadvantages for others. Of course. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Yeah. So, of course, rig the odds in your favor and make sure those tiny little things are lined up to how you need them to.
We were wondering a lot about the rule of magic use in the fights. Is magic common here?
Reasonably so. Of course, some of the best competitors are able to use magic as well as their martial arts there. Of course, though, those that stick to one, interestingly enough, even those top competitors there, they always seem to find themselves in fights where their fortes are known.
To show them off.
And exactly. Though, between you and me, there might be some exchanges and some deals that are happening behind the scenes to make sure that they are only getting those fights where they're not at a disadvantage.
I see. Do you know any of the competitors we can expect to see there?
Well, Rosario is the biggest one. From there, well, the fighters themselves seem to come and go by the day. I mean, this isn't exactly a position that you stick around in for particularly long. Yeah.
So, you mean to say that reputation is not very important?
Not necessarily. You can build yourself a good reputation within a few nights or so, though you could just as easily lose it the next. Of course, Rosario is the competitor that has had a reputation around for the longest amount of time.
Can you tell me anything about them?
Well, any sort of specifics about their fighting style, you'll probably have to check in yourself. I'm not too much of an expert on that. Besides the fact that they tend to use these glass blades in any time they need to use a fight.
And they're
Thing
allowed to
is,
bring their own weapon.
Yes, you're allowed to bring your own weapon if it matches the conditions. Interesting fact about Rosario. From what I can see, well, there's plenty of fighters that tend to have rules that are rigged into their favor. Rosario's matches are actually seeming to be random. Sometimes she fights with weapons, sometimes she fights without. Sometimes she fights with magic, sometimes without too. And the rules and arenas that she's chosen to fight in, well, it's been a complete random range, and even then, she still manages to come out on top nearly every time.
Sounds like quite the formidable foe.
Indeed. I do your research on that one for sure.
Where can I find her then?
Well, if you're near the arena, on any of the exhibition days, the first fight's probably going to take place in 2 days, and that'll feature her if you want to scope out the competition itself. Besides that, well, she's probably somewhere on the island. I do hear she does happen to enjoy a handful of leisurely activities. So, if you'd like, maybe you might be able to run into her here.
Any other details?
Anything more on the hedonistic side of things is likely where you'll find her.
Well,
Food, drinking, the like.
Well, we are in the bar, aren't we? Can I look around the bar? Wouldn't that be funny if she was here?
Yeah, you look around the bar as she says, the drinking establishments she tends to go to are not quiet and cozy like this one. They tend to be more of loud drinking, dancing, and clubbing.
I understand. Well, if you would be so kind and as someone who's meant to fight tangentially for you, potentially, we haven't quite decided yet. Any guidance is appreciated. Should you point this out on my map?
Yeah.
I think we stole like a pamphlet map at some point.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she marks off a couple of clubs and fine restaurants in the area.
I'm about to have an interesting evening, I think. He sighs.
Yeah. You as well. As she just hands you the bottle and says, "I know you don't drink early, but care to take the rest of it?"
I think I'll need
it. She smiles at you and begins to saunter off as she walks past you. And as she does so, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Oh boy. Alright, dice gods. Let me make sure I don't have advantage on this. Whoa, where are you?
Actually, I'll leave your choice. Do perception, or if you'd like, you could roll nature in case one of those is higher. Different info.
Yeah, nature would be.
Okay.
Blink. Please. Please, I need information.
19. As you take a look at her as a fellow mask enthusiast, as she kind of walks by, like in profile, you can. Sorry, as she walks by in profile, the mask itself, it doesn't look quite like a masquerade mask to you. It almost puts you in mind of like a Tengu mask.
One moment, Ravenwood.
Oh?
I do have a question for you. So you can imagine, I find masks quite intriguing, I think.
As do I, clearly.
Looks vaguely familiar. Would you mind enlightening me about the story behind it?
Well, truth be told, I used to wear a different sort of mask back when I was home. But that kind of mask tends to stand out, as I'm sure you're keenly aware. So I picked one that was more suited to this side of the shore.
He nods, and that is ambiguous enough to either be a thanks goodbye or a thanks keep talking, whichever she decides.
Yeah. She gives you just a very, like, quiet, stoic nod as she begins to saunter off. Still,
Okay, I'm not gonna press her any further.
all right. Yeah.
Interesting. What time of day is it right now?
It's getting closer to the evening as you chatted. It's just like a little bit past lunch. We'll go with like 3-ish.
Going to the clubs.
Cool.
Again, Onimori out here in the
Out
club.
here in the club.
Clubbing
my
for the group.
Party animal out to.
He's really wild and out here.
Oh yeah. Great. Yes, you head to the clubs first or the fine dining. Your choice.
Did Ravenwood said she would say she did fine dining?
Yeah, she did say like the two places she really enjoys is like really fine dining and clubbing. So which of
Well,
the
considering that it's only like early evening, I'm gonna go to the diners first because I think I'm more likely to see her there.
Yeah, okay, diners. Great. Let's see. You head to a very fine-looking steakhouse. As you can see that there is like a yeah, you head to like the lobby area. Go ahead and roll me a quick perception check, just to see if you can spot her in the
God, I'm the
crowd.
worst at these. 14.
14. Yeah, not particularly hard. I'll say that's enough. As you look around in the crowd, you can in fact see that near the bar, she's currently just like just quietly eating a steak with a fine glass of wine, as she's just chatting with the bartender.
That was so easy.
Hmm.
And I didn't even have to go to the clubs.
Yeah.
Should have made him suffer. What the
Is there
fuck?
like a waiter who's staring at me trying to seat me, or can I just like walk to the bar?
Yeah, you can see like as a waiter just like looking at you, just like if I could.
Onimori just like nods and walks past them.
Yeah. And as you're kind of headed to the bar, I mean, that's pretty much open seating. So, yeah, as you can see that, yeah, she's currently just quietly just like eating. You walk up to her, or what's the plan?
Yeah, I think he sits down next to her and he says, "Sorry for interrupting you, but is your name Rosaria?"
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that mask?
Good.
She's just staring dead-eyed, just looking at it.
He's taken so off guard. I think like when he was first brought up, he expected that question
Mm-hmm.
and has been taken off guard because no one has done that to him yet. And he just now got used to being treated
Yeah,
almost
it's finally
normal.
settled in.
He just now settled in, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he just freezes for a moment. He goes, "I would love to enlighten you with that story. In exchange for a couple of questions of my own."
Yeah, alright, I've heard worse pickup lines.
Oh no.
Go on.
I have been informed that you frequent a place, an arena of sorts.
Yeah. I happen to be the champion of said arena too.
And your fame seems to be preceding you.
Quite.
I was wondering if you could tell me anything about the place.
She kind of raises an eyebrow and says, I mean, it's an arena where I kick ass, take names, and generally am just a badass.
Is that so?
Yeah.
And just
it's
it
more-
is better to know lay people.
Yeah, there's mercs and adventurers from all around the world that come here thinking they can make an easy buck, but I managed to beat just about all of them.
And so there is some aspect of randomness in these matches.
Well, of course, got to keep it interesting.
And despite the cheating, you seem to be playing it fair and still winning.
You can see she kind of narrows her eyes at the word cheating, as she says, "Yeah, mm-hmm,
Well, not you, of course. Evidently.
yeah, exactly." Go ahead and roll insight.
I should not be the character doing this.
9.
Yet here you
Cool.
are.
Normal thing to say.
Yeah. Number 3, shut up.
Mhm.
Well, I am passing through, of course, but I'm also quite a capable fighter myself, and I was thinking of giving the place a stop when it opens up in, what is it, 2 nights?
Yeah, she kind of raises an eyebrow as she says, "Oh,
Oh,
you
and I'd
can,
like to... Oh, go ahead.
yeah, you can fight."
Of course, and I do like to at least make friends with my competition before I crush them into the dust.
You're talking shit. All right, all right.
He kind of
You-
leans back.
You can see that there's like a beaming grin on her face at the idea of of a challenge like this. As she says, "Tell you what, little man, I'm clearing out my plans for the exhibition. You and me, whatever rules you want."
Really?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, in that case, I'm, in all fairness, not aware of what rules there can be. Do you have a moment? What's been
I'll
said?
have someone send you a list before then.
You have a someone.
Yeah. Well, you'll see her. Fortuna.
That's
She'll
impressive.
probably send someone over to give you a proper rundown of everything.
Where can I meet her?
Tell you what, you give me a location, I can have her send someone over.
Well, I do know where the arena is. I can meet her outside of there. Tonight?
Yeah,
Tomorrow night?
sure, that works.
Tonight, then.
All right. Yeah, all right. We can send someone over tonight then.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. I won't interrupt your dinner any further.
Likewise. I really hope that you're not all just talk.
Trust me, I'm not. Gets up and starts walking away.
Onimori
man.
out here. Oh my
Maury's got that
god.
W res.
That's why they call him the
Only
Rizzler.
No one's watching.
That's why they call him the Rizzler.
I hate you.
Good.
It should have been
Yeah,
me.
she just gives you a very intrigued look as you walk off. Well done.
Out of all of us, why did Onimori
Mhm.
get to hit
Yeah,
on
fucking
her?
only more getting hit by
Oh.
MILF after MILF.
Runs directly into her. He lets out the
God.
deepest sigh once he's outside of the building.
God.
Well, time to go find the others, I guess.
R.I.P.
I am done.
All right. Cool. Second set of things for people to do if people would like. The reminiscent think you were just continuing to spa.
Yay.
Yeah. You
Wait,
do that
no.
with the
I'm gonna spar real quick. Then, for the day.
yeah.
For the day, yeah.
Okay, for the day. Yeah, great, cool. You continue doing that. Onimori, you're heading your way back to the hotel or something until it's time to meet up with
Yeah.
the Fortuna's people. Cool.
Yeah, he's an old man. He has hobbies. He can
Cool.
go write in his journal for like 4 hours.
Yeah. these three, where are you all headed before?
I mean, we have no knowledge of anything else that has happened.
We have the brochures and stuff though, but we can go
Yeah.
other places.
Yeah. I think Maple was interested in tagging along with Dea to go somewhere, but
Yeah, she'll make a note of Maple. You may want to get that cast of tongues from Elena. I might need to aid myself on our next venture.
Maple sort of like slides up next to Elena and just sort of gives the big like puppy
Hi.
dog eyes.
What's wrong? I don't have any cookies.
You just see like a as like a tongue, Maple's tongue just sort of slides out.
Oh, okay. You fucker. I keep fucking using my spell slots for this bullshit.
Fuck you, I'm using my own for me.
I hate you.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Maple.
Dude, for
Fucking.
some reason, I picked up the fucker in Elena's voice, and I was like, "Whoa!"
No. Elena would never.
Yeah, Elena's going feral.
No.
That's
You
evil,
just-
fucked up Elena.
The sound of a rampaging beast as this illusion of a dragonborn just gong, gong, gong,
Oh my
gong,
God.
runs down the street after Dea.
Right.
God.
Alright,
Where?
yeah, Maple going somewhere. Elena, where you headed?
She's gonna break off from the group and go somewhere else.
Oh, Ash is buying supplies to make posters.
Cool. Great.
Yeah.
You do so. With what gold? Let's start with you first. You,
Ash has 20 gold.
Mm-hmm.
you
So,
have 20.
He knows Dea has
Right.
paint,
Mhm.
and like supplies to draw it, so he just
Yeah.
needs the paper for posters.
Cool.
So he's gonna get, like, he's gonna see how much paper like 10 gold can buy him. Probably a lot.
I would say that like 15 gold is enough to get you like all the supplies you would need for all of this.
Sick. All right, he's gonna do
Yeah.
15 gold,
Great.
and then just go back and start doing like preliminary sketches for the poster
Hmm.
for Dea, like reference sketches.
Yeah.
If they're not
Awesome.
chicken scratch, I want a refund.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, they'll be garbage. But that's what he'll do. He'll spend most of the time just drafting up versions of the posters, more like on the information side. It's like, this is what we should show about, the different animals or something. So like the animals, like the pictures or posters you see for the zoo that have like a highlight of a penguin or a highlight of this. It's like that, but like of the 4 different animals that they have.
Does the chinchilla have like a crown on it?
Yes.
Good.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Good.
Yep, that's what Ash does.
Great. You spend the rest of your night doing that as you raise some awareness for the petting zoo.
Yeah.
God. Alright. Let's go with Elena next. Where are you headed, Elena?
She is looking for either an advertisement or not advertisement, but like signage or a certain building that looks similar to a church.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As you begin to wander about the city, you can see that there's a small, like, stained glass window that catches your eye as this tiny little church sits at the edge of town.
She'll go to that.
Yeah, great. You head inside as it's very clearly a Sielan church dedicated to La Caballera. As you can see in like these stained glass like mirrors. There is like images of of a woman that in red, as well as like in 4 other windows. There are various like weapons ranging from a axe to a whip to a staff and a scythe.
A normal scythe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Not a double-ended scythe, a normal scythe.
Use a normal scythe for this one.
Oh. Okay. She'll kind of walk inside and then kind of look at the murals and then stop at the scythe one and kind of just stare at it confused.
You do so. As you can see that there's an older like tiefling man in like priestly robes. As he breaks out of your stupor, just like gently, just kind of coughing to get your attention.
Oh, hi. Sorry, am I allowed to be in here?
Oh yes, of course. You seemed lost in thought.
Why is this one a normal scythe?
A normal scythe? Well, it's just a scythe for one of the Las Espadas.
I've seen another one like this from a different church and they had, 2 blades, not one.
Well, the weapons of Las Espadas, I've heard that they can change from generation to generation. Some churches depict the single scythe, some would depict a double one. It truly does depend on what espada that the was around and prevalent when the church was built. As for these murals were commissioned a good decent while ago.
So who is it for this one?
For that one, I believe the espada at the time was Lady Maria, I believe.
Does that ring any bells, Shiva?
Go ahead and roll me a put on a con save. It's quick.
A con save.
Yep.
Oh shit.
You know how
Okay.
song and dance works.
Does that answer your question?
Let's
15?
see what we got. 15. With a 15, you can hear like you remember a portrait that you would look at of a woman with hair the same color as yours, kind of tied back into like a long braid, with just like this fierce like expression on her face, holding a single scythe. As you remember a hint at the memory of your mother. Yeah, and as like you're
Oh
hearing
shit.
this, you can feel like your nose beginning to bleed a little bit.
She quickly like tries to hide her nose and like tries to wipe it away as fast as she can feel it, but like her heart is like pounding as she's like starting to remember this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Is
sorry
there-
about it. It's not Maria. It's Marisol.
Oh,
My bad.
that's right.
Right. Yeah. Marisol.
Marisol, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like history books or something like that in here about Las Espadas and like the generations?
Oh, nothing specific about the generations, but I mean, as far as I'm aware, though, let's see, it was Maria, and then yeah, I
Marisol.
don't think. Sorry, it was Marisol, and
Mhm.
then don't remember if there was records on the next one there.
Okay. So, hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm Valentina.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm still kind of There's been a lot going on, and I haven't. I'm a cleric,
Mhm.
so of La Caballera, and I've recently gone through some memory loss. It's a whole thing, and I really would not like to talk about it if I can, you know, not
Oh,
do
of
that. Uh,
course.
I was wondering if you could kind of like, kind of step by step, if I asked you some questions about, the whole religious thing. I know I have like these like really good like powers to like heal people and help people and stuff, but the understanding of like where they came from and like like Abiyara herself, like I could you help me?
Oh, of course. You poor thing. Yeah, I'll assist as best as I can. As he kind of gestures to one of the pews next to him.
Just it.
Mhm. Yeah, you choose both sit just like rows of kind of empty pews in front of you, as you can see in the distance that mural just staring down at you. Just that woman in that like red dress with red hair, just like looking down.
Hmm. Why red?
Well, red is the color of blood that we bathe ourselves in.
Ooh, a little shiver goes down her spine as she remembers that shit. Why
Oh,
blood?
it's mostly metaphorical.
Metaphorical. What?
Well, yes. I mean, La Caballera is victory herself. And blood, blood is life for us, and it is the blood of the enemies in front of us. So, as we carry ourselves through life, we're bathed in her blood by the blessing of our existence as we continue to live. And as we stop any obstacles in our way, well, we're bathed in that blood too. Does that make sense?
So you don't bathe in blood?
Well, depending on the ceremonies, some do, but that tends to be a very specific practice and only for certain ceremonies.
Hmm. Why victory? I thought it was war.
Well, victory is war. Our war is being fought for the victory over our enemies.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
And La Caballera she is a warrior, she's a fighter, and she is also our defender of the ideals. While others choose to live in sin and blasphemy, La Caballera rallies behind those willing to take down evil.
Hmm. Why does Cielo only worship her? I just recently found out there's other gods. Why don't they worship them?
Well, other gods pale in comparison to La Caballera. La Caballera is victory, so she is the one victory. She stands at a pinnacle that no other gods could achieve.
Hmm. Does sh- does she communicate to, you know, paladins or clerics or anything?
Well, there certainly have been stories of miracles that particularly devoted champions may be able to hear her directly, though such things are an incredibly rare occurrence. Instead, La Caballera helps us because in tiny, small ways that you'll never notice throughout the main parts of your life. By showing your devotion to her, she will show her devotion to you in kind, and help you in small ways by guiding you to the path that you need.
What if you don't know what path you need?
Oh, well, right now, I'm certain that you must be confused, but her path is one that will guide you to the right place that you need to be. Even if things are scary right now, you just have to have faith in her, and she'll guide you towards what you need because she's the person who knows exactly what's best for you.
Exactly what's best for me.
Mm-hmm. So stay your course and be true to your ideals.
What if my ideals don't exactly fit for what La Caballera is saying?
He frowns at that. What do you mean? You were a cleric of hers, so certainly your ideals must fit hers.
I think some things are right, but some things I don't know. I don't know if victory is war. Victory can come in different ways. Just waking up in the morning, breathing, and alive is a victory in itself, is it not? It doesn't necessarily have to be war.
There is a slight disappointed glance at you. Just like almost as if like, just a like a parent looking at like their child acting out here when they clearly don't know better.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. I thought you were more devoted than that, was all.
Like I said, memory loss. It's hard to remember everything. Is there a proper way to pray to her?
Well, I mean, truth be told, there's specific traditions, but the thing that matters is that your heart is clear. But if you want a specific formal way to do it, of course, clasping your hands together with your head down is the most traditional way to do so. If you wish to go a step further, pricking your hand to offer blood to her is also a way that people choose to be more in tune with her. By offering our lifeblood to her, we show that our lives were given to us by her.
What do you pray? What do you pray to her?
As in, like, what do I pray for?
Yeah.
I pray for victory. I pray that one day that we'll end this war and CLO will finally have conquered what we need to. I pray that one day this land will be at peace under La Caballera's watchful gaze. And I pray that she enacts her justice on those that would oppose her.
Forgive me for asking this question.
Mm-hmm.
But if there is peace, what happens if there is no more war? What will happen to her?
Well, truth be told, I don't know if we'll ever fully achieve a true lasting peace. I mean, there's always going to be dissenters, and so there's always going to be some kind of war. But at the very least, we can make sure that it's at least as kept to it's much in our favor as possible.
Would you mind if I prayed alone?
Of course. He stands up from the pew to leave you to it.
Fuck. She's gonna slice open her palm and do what he said, clasping her hands together and putting her head down.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll close her eyes and just kind of focus.
All right.
Is this truly what you want? Do you really just want war and conquest, blood and death? Is this really what you are?
Go ahead and roll me a religion check with advantage.
Hey.
Believe in you. You got this.
I'm gonna put guidance on that shit.
Yeah.
Come on. Do
And
it. We. Wait.
Hmm?
Hold on, I might have a thing actually. Where's my shit? Does this do anything?
Dusting off the old character sheet.
Mm-hmm. This baby can fit so much bullshit in it.
I know she asked a
Ooh.
bunch of, like, technically, like, a couple of questions, but really they're all the same.
All right. Divination. Okay, so yeah, single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days.
Oh, well.
Not quite.
Is this prayer right?
Yeah, she doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't think divination can answer that specific question because it needs you within 7 days.
If you're real, you're gonna let me win in 7 days against the fight.
If you are.
Otherwise, I know you're not a real. No kidding.
Threatening the goddess real quick.
Listen, if the Red Menace can do it, so can I.
God. Alright, what's the plan? Just asking that with a religion check, not no divination?
Yeah, no
Okay.
divination.
Cool. With a 10. For just the hint of a second, it almost sounds like a sob. But you're left with eerie silence afterwards.
A sob, like crying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
So no.
Oh shit. There's one more thing I want to test out while I'm in here. She's gonna say this in her head. To Evelyn.
Ooh.
Can you hear me?
Of course.
Damn.
What
Okay.
would stop me?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if it worked. Okay, bye. Sharing stuff, I guess.
Guess there's no fucking thing is holy ground. My gosh.
Yeah, fuck. Okay.
God. just okay, bye.
You
Just
just,
me-
yeah.
You just mentally
Weirdo,
ding dong
bye.
ditch her.
Yeah, I think I just wanted to see if it would work. I don't know. Well, now I know it doesn't.
Cool.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay. I think after like just a few moments of contemplation on everything that she has learned up until now, all of these now ideals that have been taught to her about La Cavallera, and then the whole mom thing, she's not having a great time but she's gonna try and collect herself as much as she can before heading out.
Hmm. All right.
She'll just go back to the wherever the fuck they're staying.
Cool. And
Very
we'll go ahead and
distracted.
we'll go ahead and cut over to Dea and Maple.
Woo.
Move the birds for you.
Back to jail with them.
Back to jail.
Get in the box.
Yeah, where are you two headed?
So Day is leading Maple pretty briskly
Mhm.
through the streets of Paradiso. And she'll start off to at least give her a brief of what the fuck is happening. Well, we have something to do on this island, and when we were doing this stupid fucking acting thing the other day, I got the hint that Jade, the one woman who was cheating, is not a fan of Ravenwood, despite being a partner with her. I thought she could be a good outlet for getting some more information about her.
Not a bad idea.
We'll see how much she gives up, however, and if it comes at a cost. We'll see when we get there.
Follow us.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, as you guys head to Jade's office, you can see that she is like, as you guys like just round the corner, someone is just like abruptly thrown out of like the office, as you can see, as like she just like stares at him with just like a menace. The knife just already pulled out as she says, "I don't give a shit what your reasons are for not being able to pay me back. I told you to pay me back today. You have until tonight to find me the money. Go." As the forward person just kind of scampers off into the street. She already just has like an annoyed expression on her face as she kind of just raises like an eyebrow at you two approaching.
Well, apologies for catching you during business hours.
Most hours are business hours. What can I do for you?
I was actually wondering if we could have a conversation. See, me and my compatriot here, well, one of the many that you regretfully had to meet us in that sorry state the other day, just looking for some insight on, well, your partnership with Ravenwood. We are about to enter a possibly similar situation. Well, you seem to be quite familiar.
Slight grimace in her expression as you mention Ravenwood's name. But she's just kind of like just looks at you as she says, "I mean, yeah, what exactly about her do you want to know?"
Well, a handful of things about her, possibly about you. You seem like a very capable individual. How did you manage to get to work with her in the first place? Seems like you are doing quite fine for yourself.
"Oh, me? Well, I tried to murder her, that's all."
Really?
"Yeah, didn't quite work out at the time, and the crazy bitch offered me a job instead of getting revenge."
And at that point, it is not like you can say no.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it for a job, for fun? Someone paid to do it? Such an interesting way to get into a business relationship.
Someone did, in fact, pay me, and at the time, my jobs are my own. Now, I'm set up a little bit cushier, and I suppose the lunatic has some kind of idea about keeping your friends close and enemies closer, I guess.
Was it
Clearly.
Fortuna?
And that tried to pay me?
Yes.
No. Some odd people. But those odd people are very much dead. So, kind of a moot point.
Sounds about right. So what exactly is it like working with Ravenwood? She is clearly a very eccentric character.
I mean, I get to do my own thing, I guess, but she's clearly got just more than a handful of screws loose.
Any fun examples that you have stumbled upon? Obviously, we know her. Let us go out and play pretend game, for one. Ugh, awful. I will never do anything of this sort again.
There was some guy before. It was the most insane fucking prompt that she gave him. He was only to speak in sexual innuendos. It was awful. I nearly fucking strangled the guy, and all he could fucking yell at me was just harder, harder, and it was frustrating, to say the least.
Oh, Maple is just cackling in the corner.
I see.
But yeah, that's the kind of random bullshit I need to deal with wandering into my office at any given hour.
I was going to say not directly related, but the eccentricness. It is in all aspects of her life. I wanted to ask, do you know anything about those fucking pets of hers? Those things are... Is everyone on this godforsaken island like this? Just, ooh, I have these random creatures living in my basement for fun. Because I can. Is that a common theme among the aristocracy here?
Alright. No, not exactly. Her magic is off.
Off?
I've never seen anyone cast spells like the spells that she was casting, and even then, the way she was casting spells was weird.
Like something to be concerned about weird? Or is it just... what is the word? Not the way you would go about doing so. It works, but it's not efficient.
How about this? She's powerful. Way more than she seems. Annoyingly so. But power like that, it doesn't come from good places. I mean, never does. There has to be some kind of drawback or catch, and whatever cost she's paying for power like that,
Pact
don't want
magic.
to imagine.
Clearly. Fun.
Yeah, something like that, but
Hey, Shivam.
yeah.
Are there known deities associated with ravens?
With a raven specifically, yeah, go ahead and roll me a religion check. Mabel could.
Maple making a religion check. Oh shit, I forgot to say this. If it wasn't... I wanted to cast Enhance Ability before we came in here.
Oh, and yeah, what enhance will you doing?
It was gonna be the Eagle Splendor for charisma checks.
Yeah, cool.
That's a 16 on religion for Maple.
16.
Imagine needing advantage for charisma checks. That's sweet.
God. Yeah, with a 16, I'd say that as far as Maple knows, just based on her general knowledge of like local deities and the like, there aren't really too many associated with ravens themselves.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think no, you'd be able to rule out the fact that her raven motif doesn't seem to be connected to a deity.
Okay. Had to check.
Hmm. Cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, go ahead, Kate.
Let's see. I suppose on the continuing on Ravenwood's influencer, I was wondering if you could bring us up to speed on what exactly is her position here on Paradiso. Is she rising in the rafters of high society? Is she mingling in the middle, or is she waiting at the bottom and waiting for a moment to get toward up the ladder? Well, obviously, we're not from here. And I think the more we know about her and more the general business situation of this place would be quite useful to figure out if we do want to put our cards in with her.
Well, she's like anyone else in this place, trying to get her way to the top by any means necessary. And she kind of she gives a bit of like a look up as like she says that. Clearly, just kind of yeah. If you'd like to insight it, you can.
I
Yeah.
can sure fucking attempt. It wasn't a
Well-
2, so I'll take it.
15. Maple could easily be able to tell. I think Dea, you could just definitely tell that she has some kind of issue with Ravenwood being at the top. Maple very specifically, you can easily tell Jade wants to be at the top instead of Ravenwood, and that do anything it takes. I mean, she'd be willing to do the same thing.
Hmm. You know, something I've always been curious about. A friend of mine was talking about it the other day, and it got me curious. Do you know why Paradiso was built here? Was it... I don't mean to, I guess, ask for a history lesson if that's not something that you had studied before, but I'm curious, why here?
Well, the idea was, I believe Fortuna was the person who first built the place. She was looking for just ways to make money, as far as I'm aware, at least. Found an easy way to con suckers. The fighting rings began, and from there, things really started taking off, and things started being built around the ring itself.
Okay. Hmm. Well,
Yeah, you have anything more?
Um, well, if we are going to get in a contract, a partnership with her, you wouldn't happen to know any ways to get on her good side? Any gifts that she favors, perhaps? Something that might at least make the deal a bit more lenient for our end. Perhaps she has a
Kind of,
weakness for wine, sweets, that kind of thing.
yeah. You can see she kind of rolls her eyes at that as she says, I mean, I don't know, she runs a boutique or something like that. Probably likes, fancy clothes or something, probably. I am not the person to be asking for this. Why the hell would I care?
Well, you are her partner, technically. At least having a little bit of familiarity should not be out the window.
Yeah, you can see that she just she sneers at you as she no. She just makes a little sound at that.
more an interest in familiarity of the ones who also help to oppose your main competitor, should we say. But as I'm sure many people do when they come here, we're looking to play the game. So, anything that could give us that edge is what we're looking for.
Then ask someone else if you want to know her whole deal. I'm not buddy-buddy with her or anything like that. It's a business partnership and nothing more.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm interested. You know Ravenwood would love to be the one to kick Fortuna off of her pedestal and take its place. What would you do up there?
Me? I'd fucking rule this place and rake in the dough. What are you saying?
Well, perhaps if there was a way we had to get you there, instead of Ravenwood, a step ahead of her, in a sense.
You can see as like she stares you down as you say that, just like slamming like the knife that she was holding into her desk. And she says, "Give me your hand."
Dea will give her her right hand.
She grabs it in a pretty ironclad grip as she suddenly just like slams it out onto the table, grabbing the knife as she begins to stab in between your fingers, just like playing the knife game there. As she stares you dead in the eyes as she does so. She appears deft with the knife, but it's getting closer and closer to your fingers each time. As she says, "Yeah, but the issue with things like that, if you and I were to help each other, is that both of us are looking for an opportunity to stab each other in the back. So, if I were to reveal any kind of info on who exactly or any sort of like weaknesses or any sort of, big game plans I have, what's in it for you guys here?"
I just don't want the Ravenwood at the top. We are leaving this fucking island once Fortuna is gone.
And let's just say we haven't had the best experiences with people who make pacts with more than malicious entities.
Oh? And you're willing to kill her over it?
Are you?
You can, as like she's been saying this the entire time, she's still just like getting closer and closer with the knife. As in a flash, she's like takes the knife and is about to stab it just like right into your hand, stopping just inch or not inches, just like the tiniest distance away from your hand as she stares you dead in the eyes. And as she does so, she's looking for any sort of signs of your reaction right now. What is Dea's expression as she's been doing this?
Well, she's freaked out that she's being touched, but she was very much ready and expecting to be stabbed in the hand. And she just kind of goes, "What, you're not going to do it?"
You got a few screws loose too, then, huh?
Great minds are hindered if they're perfectly sane.
Huh. Yeah. Alright. Cards on the table? Yeah. I'd be more than willing to kill her for, well, even just before that. But a little quid pro quo here, then, to make sure we're on the same side, and make sure that you all have the stomach to do what I'm asking you to do. You saw me taking care of business with that guy out there.
Yes.
Now, he owes me 1,000 gold by the end of tonight. Either A, give me back my gold from him, or B, you make sure that he and everyone else knows they don't fuck with me when they try to take my goddamn money.
I suppose a question, because I think I would like to leave a calling card. Do you have any name you go by that you wish for people to make sure that this was your doing?
Oh, come
Sure.
on. I don't hide behind code names or anything like that, if that's what you're asking. If you heard him, you tell him that Jade sent you to do it.
I think that can be arranged.
Fine. A show of trust, then. As she sheathes the knife that she was using to mess with you, she slides it across the table towards you.
What, I am not familiar with doing the same fancy tricks that you are doing.
Oh, of course not. But hey, even messy and amateurish, yeah, we'll get the job done.
So be it. Dea pockets the knife. Is it just a normal ass dagger?
You can definitely feel there's a little bit of magic emanating from it.
Not as cool as Dea's other magical dagger.
Mhm.
God.
Yeah, we'll get back to what happens, or you two and do it later.
Yeah, as I think we could probably wrap up with Jade herself and go, well, we have someone to go shake up then. We'll be back later. It'll be fun doing business together.
You can see as no, she pulls out a cigarette and begins to smoke it. Likewise. Yeah, as she gives you a grin as you both leave.
Mabel having a squeeze back through the door.
Girl, she's like the size of a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time
Great.
it's like watching someone who's 7 feet tall have to like duck under a doorway.
Mm-hmm. Now you guys also have places to go tonight.
Gonna pop back to Onimori then?
Yeah,
Or the fuck
probably
else? Yeah.
group up to. I'm assuming everyone at this point groups up to
Squad roll up.
recap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Deasel's gonna specify to Maple. Again, we don't have to fucking talk about this to anyone. We are out doing something.
I know.
Listen, you...
I don't
I'm
tell
unsure.
him everything.
You sure still tell him a bit?
He's my life partner. I tell him a fair bit.
Fair enough. Did you get a good look at him before we left?
Yes.
We'll be keeping busy tonight then. Now we regroup.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Maple, the guy, the hunting dog. Yeah, when you get back, you just see a bunch of fucking, like, poster templates that Ash has made.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Alright, so hear me out. I have an idea. I think each animal could have their own, like, spotlight poster. And then
What?
What is happening?
I
Wh-
want to do
what is any of
advertising
this?
for the petting zoo.
Why?
well, they're unionized and they need more funds, and to do that, we need more people going to the petting zoo.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, that's the plan.
yes, so I've
So,
made
so
these.
are we breaking them out? Is that what's happening?
So I've made the templates, and then I need Dea to draw the animals, and then I can go hang them up.
Okay, no, but why though?
Oh, so the animals are given a fair wage and have a decent style of living. Right now, they're being fed debatably terrible food and being kept in not great conditions.
That's not that sure. You need help with that, or you can do that by yourself?
Well, I mean, the posters I think are mostly done. I just need Dea to draw the animals on them.
How many animals am I drawing?
How
And
many
how many posters?
how many posters do I have? Shiva?
Yes, let's see. Let's go with probably like 35.
Oh, is that divisible by exactly how many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck! Um,
Yeah.
that's okay. We can then have one poster that's for like everyone. Because if we do 8, yeah, that doesn't quite work. But that's okay. So we'll do 4 posters of each animal, and then 3 of them will just be like general posters.
Well, I'll just make it easy for you and say for one lump sum of 150 gold, I will do this.
That's not hard.
You are having me draw multiple animals in who knows what kind of time frame. Detailed, full color.
Ash starts to look sheepish as
Well, we can always put a little bit on your tab with interest.
There's not charging enough. 35 animals?
It's quite generous of you, Dea.
That's interest. You haven't heard how much I'm charging for that, and you won't.
I think from across the room, Maple, who's sitting against the wall, just goes, Ash, how much did that dagger you bought for her cost?
Oh shit.
And Ash just goes,
Well, that was more of a kind gesture between friends.
and Maple goes, gesture or not, it's worth something.
Oh, no,
Think
no, no,
you
no.
can do this one for free, Dea?
He did specifically say, I want nothing from your half of this trade when he gave me the damn thing.
Oh, I'm
Y-
sure
yeah,
you
that-
did.
If he said that, I don't think you can go back on that.
Maple
I
like,
make
looks
sure to
over at Ash.
specify.
You're really giving me nothing to work with here, are you?
It was a kind thing.
Hmm. Okay, so while you guys were petting animals, I have secured a fight with Fortuna.
I'm sorry, what?
Fortuna?
You what?
Yeah, I went to the
Also-
spa and
Also, where the fuck are you green? Where did the paint go?
oh yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. People know I am me, but don't know that I am me.
I'm sorry, what?
Gods! Oh, gods.
Yeah, I'm just good at the things.
Would you care to explain that?
I went to the spa, and at the spa, I got scrubbed a lot, and the paint came out. And
Okay.
what? Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I mean the guard showed up, so but I convinced them against an agent of Cielo working for them as a psyop, to squash dissent.
Huh. I guess that fixes that.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, and no, Fortuna should called and was like, "Oh, that's pretty neat. I want to fight you." I was like, "Okay." So we're gonna fight now.
You never cease to amaze me.
With
I'm
Fortuna?
yeah, Fortuna, yeah.
I also. Hi, why are you making funny noises?
No,
Sorry. You're gonna have to go into the Shadow Realm.
no,
Sorry, Red
I
Menace, it's
actually ran
time to go to the
into.
Shadow Realm.
I'm not gonna. I'm
I
doing
ran
my part.
into our competitor, Rosario.
Hmm.
And I did arrange to meet with Fortuna tonight actually to get some more details about the arena. And I may have incidentally challenged her to a fight myself. Not Fortuna, Rosario.
Ah, you got the
How
second. Yeah, it's okay. Not
But now
everyone
we
can
have
be winners.
backup.
you all
So
have been
we can
Oh,
be
insanely
two separate groups,
productive.
and if one goes south, then we have the other.
yeah. I mean, we did like just like in. Yeah, I
However,
was
Alright.
chilling for the most part. In 15 minutes, I just resolved every problem that we had.
you all are
Onimori
so
too, apparently.
insanely productive. It's
What
wild.
what you guys been doing?
I made posters.
Oh, that's incredible. Dea, Elena, Dea mostly. She's very judgy about my dealings. What have you done there?
It's getting an idea of the layout of the town in a
Oh, an
sense.
idea. She got an idea, guys.
Well, the match that I secured, I will say, we were worried about the magic use.
Hmm.
I was told that I would get to pick the rules, so, the Red Men, if you have any questions, I would take them as Fortuna will be filling me in on what rules and common practices are there. I can have
No.
those answered for you.
Well, that's great. I don't know anything that's happening. I just got the fight.
Fair enough.
This fight is tomorrow?
No, 2 days out.
2 days out. Okay.
I forgot to set the date. I'm gonna go ask.
Well, bid opens in 2 days. That's when the battles are happening. I'm sure he'll
Oh.
be there and also. Will you stop making nasty noises?
No, that's how I do.
It is all he does. This is true. Well, look,
God damn it.
I
You really need to get that checked out.
Nah.
This is
Anyway,
a good opportunity, Onimori. If you're meeting with her, then you can ask her questions about whatever you think is useful going into either your match or the Red Menaces. Yes,
Hmm.
the Red Menace. I would not underestimate her at all.
Oh yeah, that's not the plan. I just gotta give in my all. I always do.
In case my meeting goes south, I wouldn't mind someone hanging back. I know I'm capable of handling myself, but it never hurts to have a second pair of eyes.
I could come with you.
Sure. Thank you, Maple.
Dea just kind of gives Maple a look like, what the fuck are you doing? We have plans.
Not anymore.
You weren't doing that tonight, were you? It was tomorrow.
Yes. Tonight.
Oh, you're going to meet with her tonight?
Are they arguing about this, like, in front of us?
No, this is a this is a question that Maple's just like. Sorry, my ADHD is kicking in. Did you say you were doing that
Yeah.
tonight?
Onimori is going to go meet Fortuna tonight.
Ah, shit. I'm helping hang up posters. I can't do that tonight. So sorry.
Then
Oh, Onimori, if you don't mind being, outed as Onimori, I can go with you, and we square things up.
what do you mean outed as Onimori?
Because they know I'm the Red Menace, and you're part of my crew. I don't know if people know you. Do people know you?
I'm not from around here anyway. Assuming a lot of your recognition is stemming from how close the Dust Cave is.
No.
He shrugs.
Mm,
I mean,
just relevant, I guess.
the cat will be out of the bag eventually, just, don't push it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. What's her name here again? The Mara.
Damura. It's my actual surname, but it's very common.
Uh-huh.
It's not exactly suspicious.
Okay, so me and the Mara are going to meet Fortuna, right?
Yes,
fuck?
tonight.
Okay. The Mara.
Damura.
The Mara.
Are you saying my fake name?
What's your fake name?
Bamara.
And what's Sonny Mori's fake name?
Damura.
It's Tamara and the Mara.
He writes down the spelling
Christ.
for you. He goes into his room, gets some calligraphy paper,
I'm
and writes down
going
the spelling
to
for you.
Fucking hurt you. No fucking wonder you can't read either.
I can read.
Elena, how was your afternoon?
She is so lost in thought this entire time. She has not said a damn word until you said her name.
How was your afternoon?
Oh, it was fine.
Find anything interesting out about the town?
Not really.
Mm.
Okay.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Where's my shit?
Yeah.
It's not really a deception check, is it?
For her it is.
Okay. She's not rolling. Maple's not rolling the active insight, so that
No.
it loses. What's Ash's passive insight? Ooh, 16. Sad.
You could insight it if you want, motherfucker.
Neither of them are actively inciting.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
Well, okay.
That's very nice, I guess.
Well,
So,
um,
what are we doing tonight?
I think the
you're
plan
doing?
is currently, since Ash is poor, we're going to quickly draw some shitty-looking animals, and then
Ash, do you need money?
Oh, I'll draw them. You just get to go into a little bit of a tab for me, and you pay back later.
so we're going to draw some shitty-looking animals, and Ash just goes,
I mean, I can go into a lit.
and Maple goes, so we're going to draw some shitty-looking animals, and then I was going to help Ash hang these up around town. So most likely just we'll split up and make our way around.
Okay,
I guess if you wanted to help.
sure.
Fantastic.
She
Dale,
kinda
would you like to help
looks
hang up
over-
posters?
Well, I would suppose it'd be a less inconspicuous way for us to people watch, I guess.
Was
Oh,
my
yeah.
thought as well.
Pretend you're protected. I'm so mean today.
You're,
Why are you
you're
such-
going for the
you?
throat
I-
today.
I'm-
already.
Why are you such a fucking airhead always going and getting all of your paint gone, getting fucking outed is being the real you, and
It
we now-
worked,
It might not always work, though, the Red Menace.
but it's been working up until now, and that's how I need.
the day you run out of luck, you are going to get gunned down to where you stand, and no one will find you.
I can get away from that. From that.
Just an angry fucking inhale from Dea.
Well, I
That
think
argue was stupid.
we all know what we're doing then.
Okay.
Here, and Maple reaches a what looks like a dragonborn hand for a second, and then the illusion kind of fades into a into a dragon one as she just reaches down in Ash's bag and pulls up a bunch of like charcoal pens and goes, "All right, who wants to draw the birds?"
I can try.
Fantastic. Hands a pen. Ash, you're going to draw the capybara. I think you'll do the best with that. Actually, no. Draw the dragon. I can't draw, so I'm going to do the goat. Opposable thumbs is going to make this a little tough. Idea, do you want to draw the fairy dragon?
I thought Ash would no.
Oh
she
yes,
was the
sorry, we're not
chinchilla.
paying Dea, so they're going to.
The
Oh,
Red Menace, I
yes.
think that's a signal to leave.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
going
sorry.
to do the things.
Yeah, we're
And
going,
goodbye.
we're
Dea.
going to draw now.
Good
Wait.
luck on your arts and crafts project, guys.
How much is
I'm
it
very
to
proud
pay
of you.
Dea?
It's 150 gold.
But they'll do all of them.
Oh, I can give you the money.
And Dea, you did.
Done.
Elena,
What?
are you sure?
Yeah, why wouldn't I? This is important.
Maple elbows Ash, who is like still looking over all the posters. Ash just goes,
If you're sure,
I don't mind.
well, thank you. That is very generous.
Just shrugs and hands Dea the 150 gold.
Dea pockets 150 gold.
"There's
Fuck you, this is
Getting rich off the party members.
there's three
It's-
kinds of people in this group: Dea, the people who realize Dea's pulling some shit, and the ones who don't care."
bitch, this is potion money, fuck you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean-
Dea,
If
Dea's-
you want to pay me back, you can. I'm not going to charge you interest, okay?
Nice.
No.
Thank you. That means a lot.
No dementia. Get out of my head. I would also like to know I'm at 420 gold, and I think that's funny.
Ash just goes,
Well,
"So," and he lays out all the, and he starts to spiral, describing the ideas that he has for each one of these.
Dea's gonna do her fucking best with these. I still think I have my enhance ability up for these
Oh,
too.
let's go.
I'll give you
Oh, 'cause
guidance
it's
on top of it.
performance. Let's go.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see it.
Hell yeah, you got this.
Let's
30.
fucking go!
30.
Incredible. Hey, that's
Holy
money
Just
well
turned into
spent.
the 19.
Mm-hmm.
That's money well spent.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, these posters were absolutely worth every cent. For considering it's 35 fucking posters, yeah, all things considered, you are definitely getting your bang for your buck here. As all of these are adorably designed. Actually, do you want to describe them more?
I think it
yeah,
probably.
go.
Oh, I mean, do you want,
no,
do you
go,
want
go,
to?
go
I'm
ahead,
sure.
Go ahead.
God damn it! I was gonna say Ash probably has a vision for what he wants. them
Ash
to look
does, but I would love to hear what Dea did instead of that.
like. Well, okay. I think it's funnier if we do both. What Ash wanted, and then what Dea did.
Yeah, so
Okay.
what would Ash explain to Dea?
So I think for the chinchilla, it's very clearly like a king sitting on a throne, or something equivalent to that. Crown, scepter in hand, the whole shebang. Let's see, the goat. I think Ash is like, all right, we can't lie to people and tell them that it's not a goat or that it is a goat. So I think it's come meet goat, and it's in quotes, and it's just the picture of the world's happiest dog. I think the birds one would be like each one has their own like spotlight, so it's uh
It's Edgar. It's Verde, Azul, Nancy.
like they're all like on their own branch, but then like Ash has a vision of like one poster where all of the birds are visible, and then like the same pose that they are on their individual posters. It's like zoomed out, and they're all in a tree together or something. And then for the fairy dragon, it is just the most confident looking newt you've ever seen in your life, just standing on a box, being very triumphant.
I love her.
What does Dea actually draw?
Well, if we go down the list then. So the chinchilla, I think she'd think, nah, throne ain't regal enough. She's doing a throwback to the painting she did for Maple, and the chinchilla also gets the riding in on a white regal horse.
Yes.
Somehow
There's
with
no
long
horses.
flowing hair.
There's no
Good.
horses in the petting zoo.
Shh, don't worry about it.
Okay, okay.
The quote unquote goat, it's just gonna be like a zoom in of like the happiest fucking dog face. Like you can tell there's pure joy, mouth wide open, tongue off out to the side, like he's sticking his head out the window, surrounded by like Bishu sparkles.
Good, good.
I think she would take the creative liberty of doing the full bird group and then each of them getting an individual portrait, each one of them with their own like pose that highlights the type of bird that they are. So it's like, the cockatoo has the giant feather plume, and the parakeets are just soft and they're sweet looking kind of thing.
Hell yeah.
And for the fairy dragon, while not actually breathing fire, Day is gonna make it look like it's on a very tiny little pile of a hoard of gold.
Oh, yes. Good. Good, 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 good. I think Ash looks at all of these and he legitimately starts to tear up. He's just like,
Let's go unionize some animals.
Oh, shit.
Good.
and he'll deploy the the troops to go put out posters.
Good. And as you're finishing up, hanging up these posters for tonight, with Onimori and the Red Menace having a meeting with Fortuna, and Dea and Maple having a person they need to shake down tonight, I think that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Yeah.
Hey.